Okay, we should be live. Hello everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome back to the Cringekino stream. And tonight we are going to be playing Zenless Zone Zero, mainly focusing on all of the various side quests. I've put a number of hours into the game now. You probably just saw over 90 hours. So I'm in Chapter 5 of the main story. And as I understand it, after Chapter 5 is the Season 1 epilogue, and then Season 2 just began, so I'll be all caught up in no time, and then finally can start the Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak, which I'm dying to start that game, but I gotta get caught up in my Gacha slot first. So, last week we finished with Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, getting to all the rewards in Grand Brews. My PlayStation Plus literally just ran out yesterday, so I only did the 1 month subscription so I can get all the battle pass goodies and all that stuff. Paying money to get the different characters and skins, you better believe it. So with this game too, they also just released the new character Fufu, and you better believe I got her. So I'll show you my team. My team is pretty great right now. There she is, look at her. She's cute and funny. But like, I don't think I need to ever roll in the gacha for quite some time, because I have Yishan, Fufu, and Astra Yao.
Start the experiment.
And Grace too. But Grace, I picked her because she was the free S rank I can get upon starting the game. And maybe she's not the best, but she was free. So Yishan, on the other hand, like, look at her stats already. And she's not even at the max level. The max level is 60, but I don't have, I need the legendary proc. I don't even have the requirements, so I can't max her out quite yet. But you see, she has almost 1500 attack. The critical damage is insane. And then we got Fufu right there, which her attack's pretty good as well. And then Astra Yao is my healer. So we got all sorts of good stuff. And by the way, Fufu is not a cat. She's a tiger. And you got to listen to this, right? Here's her little intro.
Let's start. Today's reading is...
Oh, she does two of them. You got to listen to this one. Ready?
Technical matters.
Fufu's here.
Rawr! Fufu's here! She's so cute, man.
I only...
Fufu's here.
So I got her. What's up, Kamanga? What's up, Shink Second? So, as I said, I'm at Chapter 5. Kind of spoilers here. I just started Chapter 5, so we're done with Chapter 4, blah, blah, blah. You see, I have Chapter 5, a few missions, and then we have the epilogue, which there's like Part A, and then Part B of the epilogue, and then I can finally move on to Season 2. So, in doing so, I have all these blue things are side quests, so we're going to do all these side quests. And that way I can rant and rave and talk about it, whatever you want. So, Komanga, Shink Second, glad you guys are here. What's up with you? As you already know, I've been playing this game. I played my Yu-Gi-Oh! Earlier, and that's really it. So, it's crazy to think that next week is already 4th of July. And I'll wait for more people to get here. What the hell is this? Remote transmission from a special client received? What the hell? No, we're gonna do side quests. We're not doing that nonsense. So let's go back to prologue, I guess. Do I have side quests in there? You could do like hard mode in the story, but I don't know if I really want to do that. I just want to do like the regular combat side quests. What's up, Cyrus? Welcome. Let's see. Komanga, hi, Kevin. Shinx is waving and crying. I'm crying because of Fufu. Jiggle Physics, Cyrus, hello. I am here early for once. SideQuest City, let's go. Kevin is a Fufu supremacist. Did you see her, Cyrus? I gotta show you again because her little roar that she does is so cute.
Let's start the...
Today's reading is...
I own...
Fufu's here.
Rawr! Fufu's here. She's a tiger, not a cat. So let's do the side quest. But yeah, I have a bunch of shit to talk about today because last week I was gonna rant about some other things that I said, we already did 3 hours of a stream, so we'll see. Oh fuck, no, I I didn't change my party because I haven't done side quests in forever. Sorry, Grace, but you gotta sit on the bench this time around. We're gonna have to exit out of this and start over again. But, you know, a couple things. We have another DSP update because I guess his AC exploded during his most recent live stream where he's playing Death Stranding 2. And I got to rant and rave about Death Stranding 2 because the game is a psyop. It's honestly like Kojima. You already know. I've never liked Hideo Kojima. I never liked the Metal Gear games. The only Metal Gear Solid game I actually liked is the one with Raiden and Senator Armstrong. That's the only one that I liked. I don't even think he did it, though, because that was Platinum Games, and I think that was Hideki Kamiya, right? So I don't think it was even Kojima. He was out of there by then, because he went on to do his own stuff, because that's why Norman Reedus plays the main character in Death Stranding, because Norman Reedus was supposed to play the character in one of the Silent Hill games that Kojima was going to do with Konami, but then he had something happen with Konami. He said, fuck this, I'm out of here. I'm going to make my movies. And that's all Death Stranding is. It's you know, they call it the walking sim, but it's the mailman sim. You're walking around delivering fucking packages, and oh, the story is so good. The story is terrible. It's all full of propaganda. Everything is like, oh, the world is over. You know, we need the female president, like the game came out 2019, so obviously, oh, the female president. Okay, yeah. Very subtle, Kojima. And then obviously the new one just came out the other day. And it's just crazy, man. And I don't know, like, look, I have no idea about the story. I don't even care about the story. But I guess in the first game, Norman Reedus' character has a baby.
Careful.
And, spoilers, sorry, I don't really care. I watched some of the Synthetic Man stream. But I guess the baby dies in the second game. And then it's reincarnated. He's, like, carrying around a fetus. Like, literally, he's carrying around a test tube fetus. And it's like, what the hell is going on in this game? It's so fucking weird. And it's just Kojima trying to be like, oh, I'm so edgy. And no, you're not edgy. You're a fake Japanese person, honestly. You wish so bad that you were a Hollywood elite. And you know what? I will exile you from Japan because you reject everything that you once stood for with, you know, that's the thing, too. The Metal Gear games were all tackling conspiracies and all sorts of crazy stuff. And now he's gone woke! As Komanga says, woke Jiva, he's woke! And as I say, everything I don't like is woke. Okay? So that's just, it's as simple as that. Like, I don't even know what woke is. Woke is everything I don't like. That's all it is. But yes, sorry, Kevin is a Fufu supremacist. I am a Fufu supremacist, you better believe it. Too cute, so ferocious. Ooh! Yeah, man. She's so cute. And, man, she's getting them all worked up in a tizzy. You go on Twitter, they're seething about Ju Fufu. Oh, we got the box. Let's see. There's a chest with lots of spare parts in it. And inside of it lies a badly damaged Bang Boo with much of its contemporary, or componentry, dismantled. This might just be Roger's Mia. Let's take it back. Okay, whatever the fuck that means. I think Roger's one of the Bang Boos at Lumina Square. Alright, so we got all the goodies. That's good. Yeah, this is a way to farm polychrome. And that's another thing we'll do maybe when we get more viewers later on the stream. Because I already got Ju Fufu. I used all my shit to get her. I'll show you, though. Over here. Well, I have like 6,000 polychrome. And, I would like to get Caesar. She's pretty cool, too. But I got Ju Fufu. I guess I have 16 days to decide if I want to get her. But I have 90 so I can get Bang Boos. Maybe we can roll for some Bang Boos later. But, alright, so we did that. Right, we got all collected. Okay, so I guess we'll do... What's the story? Oh, with these... So you can use Fairy. It says complete, but it's not all complete. You can use Fairy to do Auto Explore, and you get extra goodies. So we'll get an extra supply box. So yeah, let's Auto Explore. And I'm not gonna do the hard commissions just because that we're just chilling here. We're gonna do the regular side quests. So we'll do these Explorers, Investigation. And I'm over level. You see recommended level is 40. I'm level 50. So these will be easy. Woke Jima, did they... No, they like killed the baby in the second game. It was crazy. It's a disgusting game. Like everyone's like, oh, it's great, it's this, that. No, it's a repulsive game from everything I've seen. Like, you couldn't pay me to play it. Client identity verified, establishing communication. Thank the heavens you're here, Master Proxy. I'm at my wit's end. There's been a serious increase in activity in this area recently. Now my carrot's not working and the whole stockpile is a mess. We need to find delivery. Oh, we're talking about Death Stranding. Now we gotta deliver shit and get that restocking done. Zenless Zone Zero is the mailman simulator as well. Alright, so we gotta find all these guys. You know, I'm not really a big fan of these segments. This is the TV mode. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. So we'll get these gear coins at least. That's good. Oh, it's an escort mission. We gotta follow, or rather have this bitch follow us. Alright, and there's a couple battles in between. What's that guy doing? Oh, I can't get that yet, so we'll fight this dude. I'm not even reading. I don't even care. Let's fight. Shink's second, Kojima even put in a HoloLive VTuber Usada Pecora in the game as a main part of the story. I saw that, man. I was just watching before the stream. I was watching Synthetic Man's stream of it from the other day, and there's like a mission. It's a post-apocalyptic world, and the fucking VTuber is like living in a bunker. And one of the missions, you have to deliver pizzas to the VTuber, to Pecora. It's like, what even is this game, man? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And to see all the shills on here, oh, it's a masterpiece. Like, no, it is not. The only reason you're saying it's a masterpiece is because Hideo Kojima made it. And it's not. Like, the dude has so much clout. Why doesn't Kojima just make movies? Why doesn't he just make movies? That's what he wants to do. He hates video games. So he should just make movies. It'd be better off. And then the other plot point, so Deborah Wilson is sort of like a meme. She's a voice actor who's been in a million games. And I mean, I guess she's not really a bad voice actor, you know? But she's just in a million games. And one of the plot points of her, she's like a doctor or something, and she has 2 right hands. And it's just gross to look at. Like, she has 2 right hands. Oh my god, it's terrible. So Cyrus, God forbid short people exist. I guess you must be taller than 5'6" to be considered an adult. And Kevin rocking the Gora Bangbo. Yeah, the Shark Bangbo. Sharkabo, or whatever his name is. Yeah, so in the story, Ju Fufu, I haven't gotten to her part. She appears in Season 2. Obviously, I'm still in Season 1, Chapter 5 now. But Fufu talks about how, yeah, she's an adult, but she's just short in stature. And obviously, she's a lolicon character, but who gives a fuck? I gotta show you this, too. So, her idle animation, if you just sit for a minute, just watch what she does. It's so great. You gotta give it a few seconds, and then she'll do it, because it's so keto. Look at her cute little tail. And then the Bang Boos vibing to the music. Alright, here it comes. Ready? Look at her, she's scratching her little tiger thing. And whoa! Look at that thing shake. Look how cute she is, man. Just scratching it. She's a little tiger. And just her whole outfit, man. She's wearing sneakers, high socks. A little tiger girl scratching the thing. Watch your ass up there, Ju Fufu. You know I want to get you by surprise. But yeah, what a cute little thing. But yeah, all the Twitter freaks were just going insane. Oh no, you pedos! Well, I don't even give a fuck what you call me anymore. Call me whatever you want. It makes no difference. But yeah, so in the story, who knows how old the fucking girl is? But they say she's an adult. She's not real. She's a fucking tiger girl. And I was calling her Poltra in the story. Her name is pronounced Polkra. So, got that right. And she's actually a cat girl as well. Well, they're called Thyrans. Like, and then you have Ben, who's a bear. And, you know, all sorts of fun characters. How's it going, Ryan? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Komanga says, the more the waifus, the better. You better believe it. We got all sorts of waifus here. We got the big-titted Yishan. We have the tiger girl. And then we got the idol, Astra Yao. Waifu delivery. Sony is in love with Kojima. He has a special game in the making. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. I mean, what do you guys think of Kojima? Am I just being too harsh here? Oh, we get all the girls bang boos? I got them all. Oh, she's got sedatives. What is she going to do with them? Did we solve the mission, or we got to do that like a million times? The bang boob merchant. Thank you for saving me. Here, take this. Alright, so we got some goodies. But yeah, I've never liked the Metal Gear Solid games. Never liked them. The one I liked is the one with Raiden and Senator Armstrong. Metal Gear Rising, or whatever it was called. Otherwise, I don't care. And Kojima's always been a hack. He's always he hates video games. He literally just wants to make movies. So why would I like him? I hate people like that who just grift off whatever they're into and just for their own advancement. Just make a movie. He has enough clout. Make the fucking Death Stranding movie. Uh-oh, what is going on here? Are we gonna make it? Oh no, you don't. We gotta go. Crap. Ah, there we go. Some puzzles. There we go. We made it. See, this is the TV mode thing. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Maybe after this we'll just do the combat ones. I get our observation data. Oh yeah. All right. We got the Bang Boo merchants. Let's see. Cyrus, can't wait for someone to make a 5-hour-long video essay talking about how much the pizza delivery mission is the deconstruction of late-stage capitalism. They'll do it, man. And I was looking it up because when Death Stranding 1 came out, I remember it. Everyone hated it. They all said the game was terrible. And there were videos saying that. But I guess some years later they released the Death Stranding Director's Cut. Which is, you know, the Royal Edition. The better version or whatever it is. Who knows what they even did? Again, I never even played them. I never will play them. They're not my type of games. But I guess the director's cut fixed it, and now the second game came out, and it's peak fiction. Like, no, nope, it's not. It's not. But yeah, and like the big thing they're praising about the second game too is, oh, the graphics. So you already know how I feel about graphics. Do I even need to say it? So it doesn't matter. I do find it funny, like Norman Reedus, the faces he makes in the game though, it's almost like he doesn't want to be there. Like you guys know who Norman Reedus is, right? I think he's most famous for being in The Walking Dead, right? I forget the name of the character, but that's like probably his most famous role. And he just makes these faces all the time, like what the fuck? And that's the thing, like I feel like people don't even notice the subtle propaganda in these games. But one of the things I noticed in just watching Synthetic Man's streams of it is that Norman Reedus is like the doomer, incel type character, main character, and every other character is a woman, and they're all bossing him around. And it's like, you can't tell if that's subtle propaganda. Like, really? I could tell. And, like, in the first game, I wasn't really paying much attention in the second game, but the first game, they did have a woman president, and it was obviously like, oh, it's Hillary Clinton. That's obviously what it was. Oh, my God, it's so bad. Shink second, the skimpier the waifu, the better. Yes. Dude, I love my waifus. Is there a fat waifu in Zenless Zone Zero? I don't think so. That's the thing. Like, all the women in... Oh, that's the other thing, too. Kojima has a foot fetish. Like, there are so many instances where... Oh, there's feet! Like, of all the fetishes. Like, we all have our fetishes, obviously. But to be into feet, like, that's gotta be one of the grossest ones. I'm sorry. It's disgusting. And Kojima's into feet. He's like Quentin Tarantino in that way. He's into feet. So, multiple occasions, you know, these ugly women have their feet showing. It's like, we don't need to see that, bro. We don't need to see that. Put some socks on. Komanga blushing face emoji. Ryan, good morning. How's it going? Currently playing the Horse Girl game. Yes, Uma Masune, I believe it was called, right? From Psy Games. Yeah. How you liking that? I saw that people were enjoying that, posting stuff on Twitter and whatnot. Oh shit, what's going on there? What just happened? Oh well, I have no idea. You know, I'm trying to get out of the gacha hell. The only gacha games I'm trying to pull, well, I say that, but I'm playing like 3 gacha games. I'm playing this, Master Duel, Fake Grand Order. That's it. And I guess still Honkai Star Rail. A couple more weeks, I'll get Saber and Archer, and I'm going to delete the fucking thing. And then after I delete it, at least I have them. So if I ever do want to play that game, at least try to, I can reinstall it and have them. So that's the plan. Cyrus, I love the Metal Gear games, but I never kept up with anything after. So, which Metal Gear games did you play then, Cyrus? What are there, like 5 main Metal Gear games? And then Rising with Senator Armstrong and Raiden. Ryan, TV mode, I miss you. Yeah, I'm on chapter 5, Ryan. I finished Tour de Inferno the other day. So I'm just doing side quests now. Because I figure it's easy enough to do these side quests and then talk to chat. But I think after doing TV mode here, we're done with TV mode on streams. Maybe I'll just do the combat missions because I have a ton of them. And as you can see, TV mode is rather dull. It really is. But it is what it is. Cyrus, the Horse Girl game is very popular right now. Komanga says, you're right on point with Kojima. I mean, that's how I feel, man. I've never liked Kojima. Never liked him. Oh, shit. What? Why did I do that? I want to get that. Can I get it? There's the supply package. It's always good to get more items. Because I tell you what, I got some of my guys to level 50 now. And once you get them to that high a level, it's pretty difficult to get them past there. All right, come on. Oh, okay, so we got some good shit. All right, let me see. Ryan, at least Pecora got into the game because he likes her. Yeah, so can someone explain the lore of that? Kojima likes the VTube girl? Like, is he paying her to be in the game? Like, how's that working? Crazy, I say. Alright, here's the end. LOL, very simple reason. Cyrus, these are still good to just mindlessly do while you just chat away. I agree, man. These require more thinking, though, than just basic combat, though. So we did that. Yeah, I guess they're all done there. What about combat? All done. Okay, so let's check out Chapter 2 Interlude. Did I do all of them? Yeah, I don't want to do the super hard ones. Alright, so we'll check Chapter 3. Okay, the combat's the better one to do, so we'll do that. Yeah, look at all the combat ones I have here. Alright. We'll do that. We'll start with this one. How's it going, Donnie? Welcome to the stream. Hello again. Ryan, TV mode is for a breather, like a release after an action mode. Using Yishan, you can move even faster by using dash, move, and hold. Yes, with her little bird there, she can fly. Yes, I'm aware of that. I don't know what you typed there in all caps, Ryan. Umamasune is fun. It's just really kind of grinding because you really need to breed. You need to breed the horse in the next run.
Since we're waiting,
Excellent.
do a fortune
Cyrus, I played all the Metal Gear games, including Peace Walker, the PSP one. Funnily enough, I never played Rising. You gotta play Rising. Rising's the best one. I gotta look up right now. Metal Gear Rising. Because I'm pretty sure Hideki Kamiya was the one who worked on. No, it says Kenji Saito. Developed by Platinum Games, published by Konami. Director is Kenji Saito. But Platinum Games is Hideki Kamiya, so he was probably involved somehow. Yeah, that's my favorite. It's the hack and slash. It's great. Hello, Donnie, Ryan. Nope, Kojima really likes Pekora as a VTuber. Pekora is his Oshi, his waifu VTuber. Even bought the figurine and posted on Twitter. Nasu has a giantess fetish. Oh, so are you saying that Nasu's favorite waifu in Fate is, Gorgon? Is that his favorite waifu? Because I would have thought that Nasu's favorite waifu was like Artoria or something simple like that, because she's one of the original waifus. Or even the one from the OVA, the Fate prototype, the girl in that, whatever her name is, which she's in Fate Strange Fate. Cyrus, I got the Butler Bang Boo for my S. Yeah, I have a couple of them. After this, we'll roll some Bang Boos, because I got quite a number of the materials to roll for them. So yeah, what games are you guys all playing? I think I already asked that, and then, well, Ryan said Umamasune. You already know I'm doing the Gacha slop, and then in a few weeks, after I get caught up in the Gacha slop, in this game in particular, I will start Trails Through Daybreak. I've been dying to start Trails Through Daybreak, but this game is awesome, man. And when I finish Chapter 4, which I'm not going to spoil too much, and you should let me know which chapter are you on, Cyrus. But Chapter 4 was amazing, especially the ending and the villain of Chapter 4. And it's like, literally, a gacha game, a Chinese gacha game, is better than Death Stranding 2. It just is. Oh, here's the thing Ryan was talking about. You can move faster with Yishan. So that's cool. And for the new viewers, we'll just do this again, just to show you. Come on, you Fufu.
Calm down, Fufu. Just calm down.
Calm down, Fufu!
Beast must rely on its instinct.
What were the ZZZ developers thinking? I'm thinking they were pretty based, actually. Dude, like, I know you've seen it, Cyrus. The amount of triggering this cute little tiger has caused is just crazy. Like, you have to expect these things when you play anime games. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. If you don't like these things, these games aren't for you, and you have to go and play whatever slop you like. Play the slopaganda. Which, that was the thing, too, with Death Stranding 2, all the shilling for that. People were saying, oh, the games of the year. And they said Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance, which that's, you know, another Western RPG. Obviously, I don't care. Expedition 33, I already told you a million times how I feel about that. And then Death Stranding 2. So those are your Game of the Year contenders. Oh, wow. Did you hear? God, she's so cute. So those are your 3 Game of the Year contenders. I mean, it's bleak. That's why I hate when people... It's the best year of gaming. Like, overall, gaming sucks. I mean, JRPGs are still great. I love JRPGs. There's still so many quality JRPGs that release each month. But as far as main games go, no, the games are terrible. There's no good games. Like, I guess the best real game I played this year so far has been Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, but that doesn't really count. I mean, I played it this year, but it released last year. You know? And then Tales of Grace SF, which that did release this year, but it's a remaster of a game from the Wii and PlayStation 3, so I don't think that really counts either. And then for other, like, can you explain the 100-line defense, Cyrus? I know you were playing it. It's a visual novel, but it also has, like, turn-based battles in it, right? Is that what I understand? So I feel like that's a game I would like as well. But I just can't really think of many others. Alright, let's do this one. Oh, here's the other Bang Boos I have, because Cyrus wanted to know. I have 2 S ones. I have Shark Boo, and then I have Bellion. And then I got, they're all A ranks. I think that's what this game does. They're either S or A. There's nothing below A. Bang Boo's like the default guy you get. But I think just the S rank, especially because he's all 50, is just better by default. Although I wonder if Explorer Boo, if I leveled him up because he has all those stars, maybe he's more powerful, because that must mean I got duplicates of him or something. Let me read some comments since we're a bit behind. It says we have 7 concurrent viewers, only 2 likes. Can we please smash the like button? Please and thank. Ryan says Saber waifu is Takechi. Oh, okay, yeah, Takechi's the artist of the Fate series, so that makes sense. Currently, I'm playing my game that I bought from Steam Summer Sale. I bought Bakaru, Fate Stay Nights, AI Nirvana, and Steins Gate Duology. Awesome, a bunch of visual novels. Sounds good. Cyrus, I'm about to start Chapter 3. Just unlocked all the new extra things like the music store. Dude, the music store you gotta do. Let me just show you real quick. Because with that, you get...
Let's start the
What brings you here this time?
You get the discs here, and these help leveling up. And you see I have 4 of the same and then 2 of the same. Well, by having 4, you gotta complete the set, and you get all the extra buffs there. And then with this one too, critical damage increase. You know, it just works out. And the way you can figure out which ones you want to use, you see where it says L3 recommend, it shows you what the average player uses. So I just went with that. It made the most sense to me. And this really increases the stats. So you got to do the music store. The music store will help you out. Oh shit, we got... Let's do that. Good. Alright. What am I going? Chapter 4 maybe? Because I got to do more of those fairy things. What was it in? Was it in Chapter 2? Yeah, okay. Oh, no, we don't want to start it. God, I'm getting all confused here. Oh, yeah, these are the story. Yeah, these were pretty good, too. If you go to the videotape, you can do the side stories. I did a couple of them. I did the one for Nekomata, for Grace, and for Ambi, maybe? I don't know. I did a couple of them. I gotta read these comments, though, before I get sidetracked again. Ryan playing Bakaru and really slow Fate Stay Night, though. Forgot how beefy the prologue in Fate Stay Night is. Oh, dude, the prologue is long. I remember that. For me, Ryan, it took me literally 100 hours to read the entirety of Fate Stay Night, going through all 3 routes, and all the bad endings. 100 hours, so it's a long game. And I usually let the voice actors read it out, because they gave such great performances. You are a fast reader, but man, 2 hours. Yeah, it's long. Cyrus, mostly I've been busy with IRL stuff and writing in my spare time. Awesome, man. I saw you finally published, you know, the first chapter or whatever on that site, so that's great, man. And didn't you post, too, that you got a comment from somebody? So that's really awesome. Ryan, the dev, is fighting game fan, so of course the idol is fighting game tune. Is that what you mean by FG? But man, the Hoyo power creep is real. Yeah, I mean, I lucked out because I started relatively new. I feel like Yishan is just a broken character, and her abilities are just very, very strong. And I think it's important to, like, pair 2 of the same from the same unit or whatever together. that would be, say, pairing Kaleido with Ben, because they sort of work well together. And then Astra Yao doing some research online. She's the best healer, so yeah, she's never leaving the party. Komanga says, good slop is better than garbage slop. Yes, sir. Ryan, the Like a Dragon mainline game is still kind of expensive. I think I'll wait at least 2 years. Simple RTS. Yeah, wait a few years, get it on sale. Definitely. Cyrus, 100 line is like 80% visual novel, 20% turn-based strategy combat. So it's like Digimon Survive. Yeah, Digimon Survive was like that. Ryan, it's co-written by Uchi Koshi and Kodaka. So the marriage story of Danganronpa and Zero Escape series. You can imagine how bonkers it is. Also, they wanted to do a DLC story. Cyrus, to be a bang boo and live a simple life, sidetracked by side quests and the side comments. The joy of being a streamer right now. It's crazy, man. And Zoran, what's up, man? Bakaru was a fun platformer. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. And let's continue here. I saw you riling up the hoodweaves the other day, talking about, Reed Schwarzer is hoodweave coded. It's always funny to rile the Trails fans up. You know what really riles them up, which I guess, it's just crazy. Again, what we were just talking about with Ju Fufu, is Agate and Tita. They get so mad about it. It's insane. Like, dude, you're playing a JRPG. You're going to get some weird shit. It's weird to you, but in Japan, that's what they do. So, I don't know what to tell them. Alright, so the few things I wanted to talk about that oh shit, I'm getting my ass kicked. What's going on, Fufu?
Disappointing.
Last week, I was going to save them for this week. One of the main ones is the quartering, because the quartering, he's the right-wing grifter, which I hate that word, but it is true in his case, because he's literally grifting his coffee. We have Coffee Brand Coffee. Buy my coffee packs. And he has just about 2 million subscribers. It's like 1.8 million or something like that. And every week, whether he's seething on Twitter, seething on a live stream, or just making a video. He literally made a video last week or 2 weeks ago saying that his channel is failing and he needs help because, he used to get 200, 300,000 views per video. Now it's dropping down. Now barely cracking 100,000 for certain topics. And it's like, dude, you're just fucking boring. The only reason you have all these subscribers is because he popped off in, I think, 2017, really. So he's just there to read the anti-woke articles and good background noise. But he's so fucking boring. Like, you literally have to put his video to 2 times speed to even get him speaking quickly. And I just don't know why people watch. I literally don't. Like, if you want to get the woke news or whatever, just scroll through Twitter for a few minutes and you'll get caught up. Like, why do you need to listen to the quartering? And he's literally crying about it, like, oh no. And then he's talking about how he has 12 employees that he pays, and they do the thumbnails. They probably like type out his. They probably upload the videos for him too. He records them and all, but he probably hands it off. Oh, we gotta upload it. And I think he also has someone like responding emails or whatever. It's like, how do you have 12 employees making fucking YouTube videos? I understand if you're a big YouTuber and you pay for an editor. Like, that makes sense. 12 employees. And he pays, because he does the streams, he pays a few people, including Melanie Mack, as his co-host. And it's like, what the hell is going on, man? It's crazy. But I just find it funny. Like, I never understood the appeal to the quartering, even back in 2017. Like, did you guys ever watch him? I never watched him. I always hated him. He's like, look at this guy. He's terrible. What's up, Weapon CI? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I saw earlier you uploaded your Trails of Cold Steel 3, your latest episode. And I commented on it that Yuna is a crossbell supremacist. He only cares about the SSS and crossbell. Because crossbell is love, crossbell is life. So I just thought it was funny with the quartering because it's like, he's boring. He's boring. Listen to my roar! Guy, I love her. I love her. I love you, Fufu. She's my favorite. See, at this point, I think this is all the discs I have where I can just overpower and kick ass with these last attacks. Did we do it? Or is there one more to fight? Oh shit, he's evolving! He's transforming! Whoa! And for the record, people will probably, oh, you gotta dodge. No. In these games, I never dodge or do any of that nonsense. I just button mash and do my attacks and whatever. That's all I do. This time the game is button mashing. Maybe later on you gotta be more careful against bosses. But look at this. He's already down to half health. We're gonna defeat him in no time. So no, we're not dodging. I don't even know what dodging means. Button mash. Whoa! So yeah, I just thought that was funny. And we're gonna defeat him, and then I'll get called in the comments again. So it was crazy. We were talking about the weather last week too, and how pretty much the entire world. I mean, I'm in the East Coast. I think most of you guys are in the East Coast too, right? But you know, one day it was like fucking 100 degrees. It was in the 90s, and then all of a sudden, I think it was Thursday. It was either Wednesday or Thursday, probably Thursday. Like it was hot as fuck early that morning. And then when I left for work, there was a nice breeze out there, and it literally got down to the 70s. I'm like, what the hell's going on? But I'll take it, because that's the type of weather we should be having right now. We finished that. So let's see. Oh, who's texting me here? What the fuck? Grace, what do you want? There's something I'd like to ask. It's about a videotape. The Rookie's Guide to a Hollow? Did you unlock this yet, Cyrus? The DMs? Because you can hang out with your characters here. And get rewards. That's how I got the Anton background. What's this? Gun. Oh, I think that was the other quest we did. Yeah, we saved your ass. The Bangbu Merchants? What is this woman yapping about here? Alright, I support your dream. You gotta pay me. So yeah, I have this, and so far I've maxed out Ambi, Nicole, Ben, Anton, Corin, and that's really it. But you can like hang out with them and get more rewards. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Cyrus says that people seem to like the first part, so that's good. The next chapter is going to be 3 times in length, and will most likely be standard length of the rest of the chapters going forward. Awesome, man. Ryan, true, it's a blast playing Bakaru. Oh yeah, the Agate and Tita age gap romance. I'm cool with it, man. Like, what's the age gap? Who cares? What's up, weapons? Ryan, man, the West thinks Agate is grooming Tita. I know, like, really, Tita has a crush on Agate, and it is what it is. So, you know. How old is she? She's got to be 18. Oh, she's 18. She's 16. Who cares how old she is? But she's got to be 18 in Daybreak now. Cyrus, I'm trying to be as detailed as possible, just like Trails, still attempting to make a semi-interesting narrative. Ryan, I think it's more like a one-sided crush. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, Tita likes Agate, and he's kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. Okay. Cyrus, having YouTube as full-on business sounds like an actual nightmare to manage. Yeah, we'll talk about DSP, and then I got another guy to talk about too. Komanga, quartering is a weird fellow indeed. You gotta watch the video, Komanga, because people in the Kiwi forums and the comments have noted this, that when he does the video, he does this tick, and his head like twitches, and he makes these weird sudden movements, and people wonder if he's on too much caffeine, because I mean the guy does like 5 videos a day plus the streams, so he's got to be on caffeine or something, or he's just stressing out because the dude is $200,000 in debt because of the failed coffee company. He sells coffee brand coffee. Don't look at the reviews on Amazon. They're not too pretty. But he's trying to sell coffee called Coffee Brand Coffee. What a stupid name. Ryan, you don't want to know my geopolitics of my country. The honor of being police is really down to the mud, high time, and front face corruption. The law malleable for the money and hire people. Meanwhile, the bottom get harsher. Dark times are coming. Well, that doesn't sound good, man. Sorry to hear that. Cyrus says, so says High Priestess Tio. Tiotot, or Tiotsky, as Randy calls her. That's what he calls her, Tiotsky. Cyrus, y'all are literally roasting over there. I think you unlocked the trust missions on chapter 4. She's 19, so it's fun. Like, oh my god, the age people. No, it's too old. You know, shut the fuck up. That's what I would say to them. Just shut the fuck up. What are you yapping about? Shut the fuck up. Weapons back. Was trying to get this playing on my TV because I'm doing stuff in the kitchen. Alright, man. You can listen to my rants and raves. Alright, so let's do this one now. These are like the higher missions. The next one I wanted to rant about was Eric Landon RPG. Because this guy, he's been doing videos at least for 10 years. I mean, he's been around forever. And I've watched him for a number of years. He's, you know, like one of the OG JRPG YouTubers. And I think people are well versed in the lore that he had the feud with David Vink like 3 years ago now, where David Vink wanted to collab with him, and Eric Landon just pretty much ghosted him, which is fine. I mean, people ghost people all the time, but he like ghosted him and didn't respond. And then David Vink did some searching and found out that Eric Landon doesn't like gay people, and really, who cares? Like, if you like gay people, you don't like gay people, you know, we're all entitled to our opinion. But he made a big stink about it and made the feud public, and was like, oh, he hates gay people. So obviously that got a lot of people mad at Eric Landon. And really since then, Eric Landon has struggled. Like, he's reached 100,000 subscribers recently, like in the past few months or whatever. But he's not as popular as he used to be. And like, he equates it to YouTube is shadow banning me, which yeah, YouTube does shadow ban people. They do. But I don't think they shadow ban him in that case. I think that a lot of people, like with the JRPG channels, their audiences overlap, and you know, they all watch each other, and I think a lot of them stopped watching him after, oh, he's gay, blah, blah, blah. But all it was is they just ghosted him. That's all it was. And yeah, he doesn't like gay people, so who cares? So anyway, he's been going on for like 2 or 3 years now about how YouTube's shadow banning him, whatever, and like, I listen to some of his live, he does the Q&A live streams every Sunday, and I listen to some of them as background noise, but you can tell he's getting tilted, man. Like, each week he gets angrier and angrier, and he gets so mad when people like ask the same questions, which is understandable because, like, you know, not everyone's gonna watch the streams every week, especially someone like him who has 100,000 subscribers. Like, okay, he's gonna get the regulars, like I have my regulars watching. But yeah, you're gonna get different questions, and he gets so mad when people ask the same questions. And one of the streams from a few weeks ago, someone says something like, "Oh, I really like your videos. You know, I listen to them in the background while I'm grinding or whatever." And he got so mad about it. Like, what do you mean you listen to my videos? You need to watch my videos. And it wasn't like a joke, like, you know, just joking, like, don't listen to him, watch him. He was dead serious, like, you need to watch the videos intently. You can't listen to them. My videos are done in such detail. They're not meant to be listened to. Watch them. And it's like, dude, just calm the fuck down. Like, really, you gotta calm down. And he's getting so mad. And I'm just like, you can tell, because look at his channel. Just look at the views. And they haven't been too pretty for months now. But again, like, he mainly does top 10 stuff. And I feel like after a while, like you're doing the same thing over and over. So what do you expect? And he's another one, which is why it goes along with the quartering, where this is his living to make YouTube videos. So, you know, he's not doing too good. He's lashing out at everyone. And it's like, it's your own fault, man. And another thing that happened, this is some time ago, as a bigger YouTuber, you know, you pretty much get review codes, but you have to ask for them. You have to ask for them, and they do the thing, the survey, whatever, you gotta fill it out, and they'll send you a review code if you have a big enough, you know, following. I mean, hell, they sent me a review code once for Fate Samurai Remnant 2 years ago. So they'll send it to you if you fill out the application. And so there was a miscommunication with Trails Through Daybreak when that came out. And he didn't get the review code. And he tried to spin it like, they're conspiring against me because Nice America is woke. And they won't give me the review code because I'm anti-woke. And he did this whole thing. And then a fan sent him the limited edition of Trails Through Daybreak. And he played it. And he got to the part with Quattro. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry. I haven't played it yet. But, you know the silver-haired femboy-like character, kind of like Wazzy. And Van asked a question like, you know, how do I refer, what do I call you, whatever. And, oh, it's woke! It's woke! And he stopped playing it after that point. And he's been seething about it ever since. And I'm like, my God, bro. So, what I thought was most funny why we brought up Eric Landon is just the fact that he got so mad about the fact that someone said in his Q&A stream that they listened to the videos in the background while grinding or playing a game, and he got really mad about it. And I just thought that was pretty funny. So, let's see what you guys think about that. Weapons CI. The coffee doesn't make sense because it's completely unrelated to his content. Nothing he does has anything to do with coffee. The thing about the coffee, too, Weapons, is he has all these gift packs, too, where he had the sale for Mother's Day and Father's Day. You buy the gift pack, you get the chocolate-covered espresso beans, and you get this, and you get that. It's like, what the hell, man? I just don't get it. I don't get why. Okay, I get, like, maybe ordering coffee online. You have a subscription, you get it, like, monthly. You get the K-Cups, whatever. But me, you know, I just go to the grocery store, get whatever coffee's on sale. I mean... You know, there's nothing to it. Like, we're going to get the quarterings coffee? Cyrus, it would be like if Weapons tried to sell custom works on its gaming channel. Like, yeah, selling your merch or or art or something. Which, I mean, if you have a big enough audience, you can, but I don't know. I feel like the quartering would have done fine if he was selling quartering shirts or hats or whatever. People would have bought them, I guess. But coffee, I don't know. Because you already have, like, the anti-woke coffee brands. You know, you have Black Rifle Coffee or whatever, which I don't know if they're anti-woke. They're just, like, the Second Amendment coffee. JRPG YouTubers are a dime a dozen. They really are. Like, I see so many guys in the recommended just pop up out of nowhere. And it's, like, you know, relatively new channels. And it's good to see. Like, I've seen a lot lately, you know, the top 10 cozy JRPGs or whatever. And really, I've seen a lot recently, like, looking back on the 3DS, which I love seeing that because the 3DS was such a great console. Weapons, JRPG YouTubers are nice if you tune out all their non-JRPG takes. I know, man. The thing about it is, like, a lot of them do insert, like, whatever agenda they have into it. And, you almost have to go back. Like, I stopped watching the JRPG news channels and stuff like that. You know, would do, like, the weekly news. Because you can just find it all online and just read it for yourself. And I prefer, you know, watching. Even some of the newer reviews, though, I don't really like. Because you'll see it. When a new game releases, every single one of them will release their review on the same day. Because, you know, they'll get the review code a week or two in advance, play through it, and then have the review ready to go for release day. And it's just kind of annoying because they all have a safe take and nothing really noteworthy different from each video to video. Whereas, you know, you wait for someone to do their retrospective video, like you're going to do at some point with your Trails of Cold Steel 3 video, and that'll be more worthwhile to watch than someone's Trails of Cold Steel 3 video from a few years ago when the game first released. Cyrus, bro, if somebody said they listened to me in the background, I'd be ecstatic. Yeah, that's what I always say. My videos are meant to be watched in the background while doing other things. That's why I don't care about adding, like, gameplay footage or stuff like that. I just talk and it is what it is. Stress does suck, though. It can completely change a person. It can, definitely. Weapons, he sounds like a nutcase, to be honest. I liked his East ranking videos, though. Yeah, back to Eric Lennon again. I like him. I mean, I'm still subscribed to him. I'll watch his videos. Like with East, he talked about East Origin recently. And I don't want to, because you guys haven't even played East Origin yet, so I won't spoil it. But just know that there's 3 characters to go through with East Origin. And it's the same story, but you get 3 different perspectives, including the true perspective with the 3rd character. And Eric, being the great, JRPG YouTuber, only played it through the game with the 1st character and didn't play through it with the other 2 characters. Oh, it's all the same. You just play. It's a different play style. Like, no, it's not. It's a different story. Like, it's the same story, but a different perspective, and you get more of the greater lore of East, which is why I believe East Origin is the best East game, and I've played all of them through 8. The only East games I haven't played yet are 9 and 10. And East Origin is my favorite. And for, like, how long has East Origin been out for? Like, he's had time to play through the other 2 stories. What the hell is taking him so long? So, I don't know. And that's the thing, too. Like, he doesn't do side quests. You don't beat the game unless you do every side quest. Like, he's talking about, oh, I beat Trails of Cold Steel 4 in 50 hours. Like, no, that's not possible. Like, what are you talking about? In 50 hours? Because that's a common thing in the Q&A is, talking about just the, I guess, not really what's the word? Not the backlog, but just the overwhelmingness of going into the Trail series, because, yeah, once you get to Cold Steel 3, 4, Reverie, they're 150-hour long games. You can't beat him in 50 hours, and then he'll say that, and they're like, dude, what are you talking about? How the fuck did you beat the game in 50 hours? What, are you just skipping cutscenes? No, I don't do the side quests. But even if you don't do the side quests, which, fair enough, although I think the side quests in the Trails games especially add to the story, no, like, 80 hours if you're gonna skip side quests. Dude, I'll show you. Can I pause? Let me show you right now, because the PlayStation 5 shows you the hours you play these games. And I did everything, by the way. Like, even... Oh, that's East Salsetta. East Origin, 40 hours. That's going to be down a little bit more. Trails into Reverie, 185 hours. Cold Steel 4, 182 hours. Cold Steel 3, 130 hours. Okay, so... They're long games. Like, you can't beat them in 50 hours. What are you talking about? And again, I did everything. And I probably did more grinding than necessary, because I was really, especially in Cold Steel 4 and in Reverie, I was really grinding for Septif, so I can get, really good builds for the characters. For the corpse and everything. Oh, you left for a minute, Komanga? Well, you didn't really miss much. We're ranting and raving here. You got to give me some topics. We're going to get to DSP in a minute, too, Komanga. Because we have a great update with him, and it's just like, DSP, bro. You gotta start working at McDonald's. Like, I'm just half joking there. He should. But yeah, I thought that was quite funny. Just the last one. More enemies. Oh, did Weapons see this? I don't think Weapons saw this. Let's idle for a minute. You gotta watch Fufu's animation if you leave the screen idle for a bit. Just watch. It's so good. She's not a cat girl, by the way. She's a tiger girl.
As a senior disciple of Swabian Temple, no monster shall be spared.
Look at her. She's scratching. She's scratching. What a cute little thing. Just like a cat. I mean tiger. Yeah, and then I'll show you the other ones, so I might as well. Although Cold Steel 2 is bugged for some reason. I'll show you that. Can I pause it again? Because I do find it quite fascinating. Especially my Master Duel playtime. Where is it? 550 hours now, God. Yeah, Cold Steel 2 is bugged. It says less than 1 hour played. Obviously, I played more than that. Cold Steel 1 only... I feel like I played more than 75 hours. That seems like it's wrong, too. But it has Zero and Azure, too. So Azure took me 117 hours, and then Zero 107 hours. So... I don't know, man. To me, a JRPG that's under 100 hours is a short JRPG. Like, people always, oh, the short JRPG. No, if you don't complete the side quests, you didn't beat the game. Those are my rules.
The moment.
Kevin loves putting Fufu and compromising for... I do. I am based in Fufu filled. I love you, Fufu. How can I not? Fufu Fury! She's seriously like one of the best characters in this game. I do really like Grace. Have you done any of the side characters' stories yet? Not Komanga. Cyrus? Like, you know, when you get to the video store, you can go to the videotapes, and as you play through the game, you unlock different characters. I think right away you get Nekomata's because she's part of the first main story. Grace is also one of them. Who else? Lyacone. I don't know if you got to him yet. But there's a lot of them. So, and they're like an hour and a half long. And you get like more backstory of the characters and more fun moments. So they're good. Oh, Soldier 11, that's the first one, yeah. Yeah, I don't know when Soldier 11 appears in the story. I guess that's when she appears in the story. I haven't gotten to her in the main story yet. Like, the main story, you know, you get the stuff with the Cunning Hares, Nicole, Ambi, Billy, and then Nekomata. And then Bellabog. And you go from there. So you get the different factions. And you've probably seen Miyabi, right? Because you see her when you go to Hollow Zero or whatever. She's a fox girl. And I mean, this game will turn you into a furry, whether you like it or not. I mean, I was hesitant at first because, you know, I saw Ben and Lyacone and them. But it's like, no, there are plenty of furry girls. And Lyacone, when you get to his part of the story, he's a badass still. I like Lyacone. So, this game will turn you into a furry. I'm not a furry, but I am now. Send a flight! Finish this! Like, listen to how cute her voice is. Kick some ass! Whoa! Alright, let's do the Yishan attack. Go, Yishan! Kick some ass!
Keep your guard up.
Oh, you're gonna survive just a little bit more. We got this though. Come on! Is he gonna like have another? Oh, we beat him. Okay, good. I thought he might have like another phase, because some of them do that. Cyrus, oh lord, good luck with that Cold Steel 3 video. It's going to be a behemoth of an undertaking. I know, man. That's why I stopped. Because, dude, I gotta just see this. Because remember, I did those really long videos for the early Trails videos. I think the last one I did was Cold Steel 2. Yeah, Cold Steel 2. That was 3 hours and 51 minutes. And then with Cold Steel 3, I just did initial thoughts and then my review. 30 minutes. Yeah, I couldn't do it anymore because, you know, I went to like the screenshots and just rambled about things. Fufu Fury. Welcome back, Komanga. Cyrus, bruh. Cold Steel 4 took me 120 hours. It took me 180 something hours. I don't know what I was doing, but, you know, we were doing something. Uh-oh, Weapons. Confession. I didn't start doing side quests and trails until, like, mid to late second chapter. But in my defense, I had no idea they were so meaty at first. Damn. Yeah, I don't think I did them all because with the Sky games, they don't really, well, you gotta just go to the Bracer Guild and keep checking the bulletin board because there's a lot of missable side quests in all the Trails games, but I feel like especially Sky first chapter and second chapter, the third's different because you got like the doors and stuff, so they're always there. But first chapter, second chapter, you miss a lot of them, and it's not like in Zero or Azure or the Cold Steel games where they like constantly remind you have them. So I probably missed quite a few of them as well. And I feel like if you kind of have to play them with a guide if you want to do everything because there's so many missable things. And it's not even really until Cold Steel 3 where you get more direction with the mini map and, well, they all had mini maps, but you get what I'm saying. Like it gives you better quest markers and the bonds and all that stuff so you don't miss out on things. And really, once you get to Cold Steel 4 and then Reverie, even more so, because they have markers for like important NPCs and stuff. Cyrus, Weapons is a fake fan confirmed. Damn! No, Weapons! You were the chosen one! Komanga, DSP! DSP! We'll talk about DSP next. Weapons, I've done all of them since then with the exception of a handful of hiddens I sometimes miss. Turn the camera around. Dead ass! Dude, I gotta show you in the menu too, because I don't think you saw this when I first started the stream. With Ju Fufu, when you select her, she like growls and she says, Fufu's here. I gotta show it to you. I gotta show you. Uh-oh. What the fuck, Grace? Yeah, I got your thing. Come pick it up. Alright, so Grace is coming to the video store. Excellent. Alright,
I only handle technical matters.
Are you ready?
Fufu's here.
Rawr! Fufu's here! And here, you gotta see the poses she does in the menu. What a cute little tiger girl.
Today's reading is Be a Hero.
Alright, so we got our commission. Get that. Very nice. Did I collect them all? I did not. Collect it. Give me my polychrome. Oh, should we roll for some bang boos? Let me read the rest of the comments and then maybe we'll roll for some bang boos. Because I have 90 of those things. I can at least get an S rank. Cyrus, Kevin loves putting Fufu in compromising positions. I've only done the one mandatory one with Soldier 11. It was great, though. I've still got the final cutscenes from Chapter 2 in my head. Kaleido's voice actor went off. Yeah, dude, the voice acting in this game is very good. Especially considering, you know, it's a gacha game. It's from Hoyoverse and Honkai Star Rail. And having played the little bit of Honkai Star Rail that I have, the voice acting in this game is much better. They have competent voice actors. I mentioned Christina V. She voices Miyabi. But, you know, competent voice actors all around. Lighter, well, you haven't met Lighter yet, but I don't want to spoil about Lighter. But Lighter's voice actor is great, too. Well, when you get to him, you'll hear. Crying emoji from Weapons. So, who should we get for our Bang Bill? You can. I already have these two S1s. Should I get Robin? These are the other S ranks. We have Robin, Snap, Agent Gulliver, Red Marcus, Officer Qui, Butler, Bang Volver, Resinabu, Plugbo, Rocket Bill, A Million, and Safety. Who should we get? You know, I'm kind of leaning toward Agent Gulliver here. Just look at him. What do you guys think? I'll roll for some bang boos. I already have, for the S, I already have Shark Bow and Belly on, so. Let me know. But, yeah, the story for DSP, so yeah, he was streaming Death Stranding 2, and we talked about Death Stranding 2 earlier, but in Death Stranding 2, they have a journalist mode, and you can make the game super easy to the point where you don't even have to fight the bosses. Like, you can turn it off. You don't have to fight the bosses. So you can literally just turn it into the mailman game, no bosses, just cutscenes. Alright, Agent J will go for Agent Gulliver. I do like him. Just look at him. I like his little hat. So, shall we do all 90? I mean, we'll at least roll to get him. I have 90 of the Bang Boo things. Let's roll! Do some Gacha! Holy shit, we got 4 A's? Alright. Oh, you can still get W engines. Most of these W engines I already have and are kind of useless, but whatever. Alright, we got Bullseye. Can he see? We got Explorbo. Bagbo. And Magnet Boo. Alright. So we got 4 A-rank Bang Boos. And then this nonsense that we don't need. Okay. Only 1 A. So yeah, the Bang Boos, they just sort of assist you in battle. Shark Boo, I think, is Ice Element. Which, that would go good if I had Lyacone. Oh, there's Penguin Boo. Do I have Penguin Boo? I think I already have Penguin Boo. I think I have pretty much all the A ranks. You know, because they just appear so frequently. This is doing a longer animation. Oh, it didn't mean anything. It looked like it was a longer animation than the previous one, didn't it? Cyrus, what silly little creatures. Go for Agent G. You can skip the bosses. There is a mode in Death Stranding 2. You can turn it off and skip the bosses. It's the journalist mode. It's... what, they give it like a more politically correct name, though. The accessibility mode, I think they call it, maybe. Avocado! 4, damn! Oh, we got Electro Bow, too. Maybe he uses sonar tracking, yellow. Yeah, the blind Bang Bow. Komanga never heard of that before, LOL. Cyrus, I have Robin, which is physical and ether. Nice. Yeah, the Bang Boos, I mean, they're just there for having, oh, what the hell? Having slightly more damage, I guess. I'm not going to even change, because I don't know if I have enough materials to level them up, but I figure it's fun to roll in the Gacha every now and then. And I'm not rolling in the Agent Gacha because I spent all my stuff on Fufu. Crybo? Why are you crying? Devi Boo, or Devil Boo. Another Magnet Boo. Very nice. Alright, we should have got him next time, right? No, 26 more searches, so... Bagbo. He's crying because he saw how cute and funny Fufu is? Yeah, I'm crying! The crying emoji! It's insane to me. Like, we already talked about it. I know you've seen it, Cyrus, but I still can't comprehend it. Like, how mad some of these people are getting on Twitter about it. It's just crazy. At the end of the day, Twitter's not even real. Like, you go on Twitter and a bunch of freaks on there. Like, some of the shit I see on Twitter, I end up muting all these people because they're just so damn annoying. Like, I can't even deal with you. You're getting muted. I do that a lot. Oh, we got him, finally. There's the fancy intro. You get different music, too. The music in this game is quite good. Alright, let's see our boy Agent Gulliver. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is! Agent Gulliver! He's on the scene! Kids Bop. Ah! Vocal track. I guess. We're kids bopping out here. Alright, so we got them. Very good. We're done. I still have 30 of them. But yeah, you see, I got 14 of them. I'm not going to use that. And then I got 4 Bastard tapes because I got Ju Fufu. And I'd like to get Caesar. But I'm not gonna risk it right now. So let's go level up our Bang Boos now. Okay, so DSP, he was playing Death Stranding 2 the other day. You know, it's amazing the guy's always complaining about money. But he can still buy all these new games. Can I level him up? No, I'm not the legendary proxy yet. Okay, so I can't even level him up. Alright, we can increase him with that. So he's maxed. I guess that probably increases his stats a little too, right? Yeah, we got 3 of them for Bagbo. So he's maxed out too. 1 there. 2 for Avocado. I don't really see the need in even using the A ranks though when you have S ranks.
Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
Some more there. And then Agent Gulliver is new. Let's level him up, I guess. Let's see how high we can go. Level 20. Oh, we can get him to level 30. Maybe I will switch him out if I can get him to level 50.
Let's try him out on EOS one by one.
Yeah. Get him to level 40. I can! I got him to level 50, okay. What attribute is he, I wonder? I don't even know. If his attack's higher than Shark Boo, maybe we'll switch him out.
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try him out on EOS one by one.
Alright, we're trying them. Alright, ah shit, there was another guy to level up, I think.
Hey, Proxy. Have you hit a roadblock?
Well, let's see. So he's got 4,000 attack. Yeah, Agent Gulliver's stronger. We'll put Agent Gulliver in there then. Oh, these guys are all new? I didn't have them, huh? Alright. We'll do some more quests. Okay, so as I was saying about DSP, he's, you know, we had a fucking heat wave here. All over the country it was hot, I'm pretty sure. But especially on the East Coast. Although he's on the West Coast. He's in, like, Washington State. And his AC, like, exploded in the middle of the street. Like, you heard a bang. He's like, whoa, what happened? The AC is not working anymore. Oh, no. And he's, like, flipping out because the AC is not working. He's sweating in there in his office. and having a mental breakdown, and it's just like, what is going on, DSP? I've never seen a guy have such bad luck in my entire life. He has so many problems, from just his general life to gotta reach the goal, gotta get the $100, give me my super chats, all this stuff, to now the AC, which it's not even a real AC. He's got like the wall unit. Like, you think you'd have central air condition, but he's got a wall unit in there, and the thing like made this big bang, exploded. And, you know, now he needs to crowdfund for a new AC. Like, how does he have so many problems and so many things go wrong with him? I'm just baffled. And then, like, he got so mad a few weeks ago when Mario Kart World came out. Which we'll talk about that, too, because people have seen a turn on that game. But, you know, he sucks at Mario Kart World. He's playing some against the computer, some online. And then Asmongold, oh, what a great victory from Fufu there. You see that? But Asmongold's reacting to him because it's funny. And he gets so mad, like, oh, Asmongold, he should tell his viewers to go watch me. Like, yeah, they're going to watch you and laugh. That was like the fastest mission we've ever done. What? Does it say what he is? Because this guy is oh, details maybe? Yeah, ice damage. What's the other guy? I don't even know what he is. Oh, he's electric damage? Well, you know, it is what it is. I don't really care. The Bang Boo does menial damage. Put me in, coach. Fufu's ears bounce when she walks. Dude, I'm in love with you, Fufu. I said it. Yishan, get out of here. It's Fufu time. Let's see your ears. Look at her tail just wag. Get him. Just like Ren's ribbon on her head, LOL. How can Cyrus make this about Ren? My job here is done. Oh, Ren's great. Weapons, he's an exponentially decaying graph who keeps going down but never hits rock bottom. I'm convinced, Weapons, the only people who send him money are the detractors. And they just send him enough money so he can continue making his, doing his cringe moments. And they can continue making fun of him. Because, I don't know, like, are there really people in good faith who watch DSP because they like DSP? Because they're like, oh, this is, like, so fun, just chill with DSP. Because he's constantly degrading the audience. He's constantly saying, like, you need to give me money. You need to do this. You're not supporting enough. Like, I feel, and I don't even really watch him. I can see the highlight clips, and when Kino Casino talks about him, that's when I see him. It's not like I go out of my way to watch DSP streams. But from what I've seen of all the clips, he's just screaming about everybody, and he doesn't have fun conversation with the chat. Like I said, he does the daily rap pre-show before the main video game stream, and in a daily rap pre-show, which I guess was meant to just be like a news show, podcast type thing, but all it is we didn't reach the goal. We need to do better and reach the goal. Like, that's all. It's an hour of him talking about the goal. It's always the goal, the goal, the goal. And according to Kino Casino, and I guess other people have found it through his like account name, you can find it in the database. He plays the WWE Champion Gacha game, and he spent like tens of thousands of dollars on the fucking Gacha game. That's where all the money goes. And DoorDash and Uber Eats, because God forbid he makes his own food. But I want to talk about WWE too, because they actually had Night of Champions or Clash of Champions, whatever it was called, today. They do the WWE events on Saturdays now instead of Sunday. Like, when did that happen? When I was growing up, it was always on Sunday, and now it's on Saturdays. But the event they had was actually in Saudi Arabia. They do that like once a year now, where they do the events there, because I guess there's a big wrestling audience. And John Cena's been the champion since he's come back as a heel, which he's a terrible heel. Like, he should have turned heel years ago. His storyline sucks. Like, it's just so bad. And they should have done more with R-Truth now returning as Ron Killings. But Cena was feuding with CM Punk, and this was actually a good segment from SmackDown the other night, where, you know, Cena's out there just talking nonsense, and CM Punk comes out to the Thugonomics theme, and he's wearing a Chicago Cubs jersey, the backwards hat. He has the Cena chain on, and he starts rapping at Cena, and it was fucking great. I loved it. I've always liked CM Punk. I always liked John Cena too. Even when John Cena was, you know, they do the chants. They go, "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks. Let's go Cena, Cena sucks." Even then, I like John Cena, but his heel turn is just bad because, like, his reason in the storyline is the fans made me turn heel. It's like, dude, it's such a bad storyline. Wrestling, while it's always been cringe, it's Cringekino. Like, they've had some really good storylines in the past. Like, old school John Cena back in, like, 2000, I think it was 2005 or 2006, when he was shooting with Carlito. And Carlito had Jesus. That was his henchman who did the dirty work. The storyline, he stabbed John Cena in the spleen. And John Cena had to go to the emergency room right then and there. And then, like, he came back after getting stabbed in the spleen in the storyline. And was kicking his ass, and they had like a street fight, an unsanctioned street fight. Anything goes. So good. And that was Carlito. He'd come out, and his entrance, he'd be chewing an apple, and he'd take one bite of the apple and just spit it out and go, "I spit in the face of people I don't like." Oh my god. Wrestling used to be so good, and wrestling now is so neutered. Like, they need to do something again with R-Truth. Komanga, that's crazy. Cyrus, DSP is a cultural phenomenon. Yeah, I feel like people who aren't even into like the streaming space or know about video games or whatever know about DSP. Like, everybody knows about DSP. Maybe my mom or dad, they don't know about DSP, but you get the idea. Like, you know, most people know. The average Zoomer knows who DSP is. Masochist, maybe. No, it's the detractors who pay him and, you know, make him continue to make a fool of himself. Weapons, if he was smart, he'd bring them on board as editors and start getting a cut of the payoffs of those compilations. Yeah! Like, the compilations from Memology, he has a couple of channels, but he literally has one channel that's called Memology 101 DSP Tries It. And the entire channel is clips of DSP doing stupid shit. And I guarantee you that channel has more views than DSP's main channel, which DSP multi-streams on Kick. And nobody watches him on Kick. But he multi-streams there anyway. And he's like, "We gotta get the subs over on Kick." It's like, dude, you have like 5 viewers. I have more viewers if I were to stream on Kick than you, DSP. Oh my god.
Leave it to me.
Cyrus, people who somehow got parasocial with him. That was PWR. PWR was his biggest fan, and then DSP banned him. He banned him. And then PWR started doing his own streams, and he got more views than DSP, and started doing so with Kino Casino. And that was the thing too, because DSP was close with Kino Casino, but then, you know, all they are drama merchants, so of course they betrayed DSP. You knew it was gonna happen. And, yeah, it's just funny, man. And that's the whole thing, too, of Kino Casino covering the iDubbbz thing. Like, I never even watched iDubbbz. I've known about iDubbbz for all these years. He's been around forever. But the more you learn about iDubbbz, like the whole thing of Creator Clash, scamming all this lot of money, and all this stuff, and, you know, now they've handed Creator Clash over to Alana Pierce and, what's the guy's name? Ego Raptor, who has the YouTube channel. I think that's what it's called, the Ego Raptor. Was that Game Grumps? I think they were Game Grumps. There was a couple of them. And I don't know, man. Like, iDubbbz, he's another one who's just been humiliated. He took his wife's, Anissa, he took her last name when they got married. It's like, How cucked can you be? Alright, at least we're getting all these side quests out of the way. That's a good way to handle these streams from now on, because I really can just talk about whatever. And I can do the main story during the week and continue, especially tomorrow when I'm off, and then do the side quests on my streams. Because look at this, we're getting done with all of them. You love to see it. Komanga, Randy Orton needs another big push. Well, Randy Orton had that feud with John Cena for a little bit. Carlito got that apple bit from Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. Yeah, he did. And rest in peace, Scott Hall. He passed away a couple years ago now. He did a lot of drugs, though. That's what killed him. Did you watch the wrestling today, Komanga? I know you're like the big wrestling fan here. Because it was early today. Because, you know, Saudi Arabia, different time. And do you know, when do they change that to do the pay-per-views on Saturdays? Because they used to always do the pay-per-views on Sundays. I don't like it. I also don't like when they change WrestleMania. WrestleMania is 2 nights now. It used to only be 1 night. Weapons, I remember it wasn't too long ago, the whole internet cooked iDubbbz because this girl had an OnlyFans. But now it seems almost normal just in a span of 4 to 5 years. Yeah, she had an OnlyFans. Have you seen her? She's not even that attractive. It's like she has all these Ed Hardy-esque tattoos all over her body, including like on her chest, you know, above her tits. It's like, that's like a semi-recent tattoo that these thoughts all get. Like, I don't know. Personally, I'm against tattoos. I don't have any. I think they're kind of tacky would be the word. Like, women just, like, really anybody looks better about them. But I guess if you're going to get a tattoo, you know, get it on your back or something. Or, I don't, like, where would you even get it? I don't know. Personally, I'd say no to tattoos. But it seems like everyone gets tattoos now. They get sleeves. They get all shit on it. Like, first of all, I just think it's a waste of money. Because tattoos are expensive. And then you got to think, especially for women, like, okay, you're cute now, you got your little tramp stamp, but when you're 50, that shit's gonna wrinkle and sag. So good luck. Unless you're Jeff Bezos' new wife, which you can see that Jeff Bezos got married again. He just had another wedding this weekend. It's like, when he got divorced from his last wife, she inherited like billions of dollars. So you don't think this is gonna end well, Bezos? I mean, get a little side piece to hit on the side, but you really want to get married again? I don't know, man. Especially when you're that rich. But yeah, the OnlyFans thing is gross. I mean, I guess everyone does that now. Like Bonnie Blow. Have you guys heard about Bonnie Blow? Bonnie Blow, which she's younger than me. Let me just look. I better be careful about searching this, but let me just see Bonnie Blow age. I know she's younger than me. She's 26. Yeah, she's younger than me. She's 26. The bitch looks like she's in her 40s. And her famous thing that she did was, you know, she had sex with 1,000 men in 24 hours, which I just don't even understand the logistics of that. Like, was she just sitting there on the same bed and they all came in one after the other and that's it? Or like, how did that work? You know, 5 minutes each? Like I don't even want to know, honestly. But it's just disgusting. Because she's not even that attractive. Can we get through there? She's mid, in my view. She's a whore. And... oh shit, we gotta be careful about this. This is a challenge. And it's just like, imagine being Bonnie Blue's parents. Especially being Bonnie Blue's father. Like, what do you do? You failed. If you're Bonnie Blue's father, you failed. Oh shit, go. Oh, we gotta catch this Bangbo. Is that the test here? We got him. Alright. But yeah, Komanga says Bonnie got sacked from OnlyFans. She did get sacked from OnlyFans, and you want to know why? Because after doing the 1,000 guy challenge, her latest challenge, she was going to call it the petting zoo challenge. And what she was going to do is she was going to tie herself up and put herself in a box and let all the men just do whatever they want to her. Like, it's just even talking about it's just fucked up, man. Like, what the hell? Oh my god, it's just disturbing. So she was gonna let them do what they wanted. She was to be tied up in the box and have your way with me, man. And like, they have to be strangers. I don't even know 1,000 people. You know, like, absolutely disgusting. Shink second. The one I know recently is iDubbbz vs H3. Recently, the content cop and creator clash mess. Yes, and H3, Ethan Klein, has a lawsuit, I think, against Frogan. Do you guys even know who she is? She's a woman from America, a white woman, by the way, who is LARPing as a Muslim, and she wears like the whole Muslim attire. I mean, one thing if she was a Muslim, I guess she's converted now, but she's from here. It's not like she came from, a Muslim country. She's born and bred here and converts to a Muslim in her 20s to LARP for the whole Palestine thing. So, when you talk shit, you're going to find out. Especially up against Ethan Klein. So, Ethan Klein, is he still in Hassan? I don't know if he's still in Hassan. Maybe. He's another one. Like, I tried to listen to Hassan just to hear, like, what the other side has to say. How can people listen to Hassan? He's not very smart. Like, he just sounds stupid. He's very slow. And, he's like the big Twitch streamer. And it's like, the things he said, like, he called for, one of the senators, I think it was Rick Scott from Florida. He said, kill him, basically. And he also said something about how America deserved 9/11, among other things. And it's like, dude, go! Leave. Go back to Turkey. Like, I don't know if he's Turkish. I don't know if he's actually from Turkey. He's Cenk Uyghur's nephew, from Young Turks.
Leave it to me.
Go back. Leave us alone. So, yeah, Ethan Klein is suing all them. And he should. I hope he wins. Because they call it CPS on him to get his children taken away. I think he has 2 kids, Ethan Klein. All because Ethan Klein is Jewish. And in regards to the, Israel-Palestine thing, I believe he chose Israel's side, which I'm not on neither side. I don't give a fuck. I don't even care. But obviously, being the left-wing grifters, part of RedTube, they have to support Palestine, and because their former associate supports Israel, oh no, we gotta cancel him! And that's literally how it started. Which is just crazy. Some friend they are. So that's the Ethan Klein and iDubbbz scenario. Which iDubbbz, man, like, I don't even know, dude. Because that was what he was saying for in the past, doing the content cop on all these people, calling them out. And then he apologized, because I guess, didn't he say the N-word? Everyone does something in their past. Oh, I gotta apologize, I said the N-word, whatever. Again, who cares? And now he's just buck broken and does whatever his wife, the OnlyFans wife says. And yeah, then he had that thing of Sam Hyde, where, was Sam Hyde training them for boxing or something? And, Sam Hyde's a tough dude. So, the saga of iDubbbz continues. But yeah, to the people who don't play this game, because I'm pretty sure Cyrus is the only one who plays this who's watching, are you interested in diving down the gacha rabbit hole now? Because I tell you what, the story in this game, it is a gacha game, but they give you enough materials to get what you want. Like, you got Yishan, right, Cyrus? Are you going to try and get Fufu, or do you not have enough? Because, yeah, I was I was gonna get Fufu no matter what.
An opening.
But my team now, I feel like I don't need to roll. Like, it'd be nice to get other characters, obviously. But I'm pretty content with my party. Because Yishan is so powerful. Fufu is new, I like using her. And Astra Yao is the healer. So, there's no reason to... The only one I'd want in my party is Lighter. But he doesn't have a banner right now. And the way ZZZ works is you get the banner changes like once a month or whatever. Right now it's Fufu and Caesar. And then it'll change again. They'll probably have a new character. I think that's what they do. Like, Fufu is the new character, and then Caesar is the old character. I think they do the new character, and then they bring back an old character. And then in the stable channel, you know, you have, like, the basics. Pretty much every A rank is in the stable channel. And then a few S ranks, like Grace, Kaleda, Soldier 11... Iacone, and a few of them. So, you can get a good party pretty quick. I should probably read some comments. Komanga, I heard that CM Punk apologizing to a fan in Saudi Arabia about a tweet from 6 years ago. Let me pause because they're gonna attack me. Yeah, he had to apologize, which I don't know. They also make the women, you know, because in wrestling, the women always wear the sexy outfits, but they have to cover up when they go to Saudi Arabia, which is kind of disappointing, but I guess they got to respect the culture over there. Bonnie got sacked from her OnlyFans kicked her off because they're like, holy shit, Bonnie Blue is such a degenerate whore that even OnlyFans said, you got to go, lady. You're too extreme even for OnlyFans. That's how bad she is. Cyrus, guys are so desperate these days, and dating apps have poisoned the well entirely. I tapped out of the dating market years ago. It just doesn't seem worth it anymore. Yeah, I mean, to me, you're pretty pathetic if you pay for OnlyFans. I'm sorry, you know. Hopefully none of you guys do. I don't think you do. But that's a level I will never stoop to. Like, I'm going to pay for OnlyFans. Like, what the hell? The dating scene, yes, it's completely fucked. The only way to really meet a girl in this day and age, I guess, would be work. That's how I met my previous girlfriend from before COVID, many years ago. Yeah, through work. And I guess maybe through, like, family friends or mutual friends. But online dating seems like a total waste of time, too, because women have such high standards in that regard that, you know, it's just difficult. And men will literally settle for, if you look cute, hey, you're good. That's it. We're not really that picky. Weapons. Oof, she's my age. I know. She's younger than me. Mid-girl in 2025. Meta build in the game of life. It's easy mode in the game of life, man. Cyrus, guys are so desperate these days in dating apps. Oh, I read that, didn't I? Sorry. Weapons. ADOS turned romance up to nightmare difficulty when we weren't looking. Really did. And that's the thing, too. Like, you have to, the women, you have to be 6 feet. Like, I'm 5'11". I'm actually probably 5'10" and a half. I'm not even 6 foot, so. Oh, no. It's over for me. It's over for sub 5 oofy doofy beta bucks deluxe dishwashers. That's what it's over for. Cyrus, nightmare difficulty. Fine then. I want to romance. If I want romance, I'll write my own. Yes, you better believe it, man. With Ren. That's why we turn to waifus. And that's why VTubers are so popular. Direct results of it. Komanga iDubbbz was respectable at one time. He was, many years ago. It seems to happen with everybody. Like, who are the content creators that have been around a long time that are still respected? I mean, I would say Angry Video Game Nerd. He's been around since, what, 2005, 2006? But even he's had a few controversies. And I guess Nostalgia Critic, he's had more controversies, but he's still relatively unscathed because he's mostly distanced from the weirdos. I don't know, who are the big content creators still around? Happy Console Gamer is another one who comes to mind, who's been around a long time and has no controversy that I can think of. Cyrus, I have Yishan, yes, and her W engine. Are you kidding me? You have her W engine too? Did you pull for that? Or you just got lucky? I want Fufu, but right now I only have 1 10 pull left over. Ugh. Well, again, you can trade your polychrome. I think it's 160 polychrome for 1 master tape. So do your side quests. And I think they're giving out master tape for logging in right now. Weapons, watching this footage is kind of piquing my interest, but I have too many other things going on. Yeah, then stay away, man, because I dove into Honkai Star Rail Gacha Hell. It's still here. And I've been doing the dailies. Once I get Archer and Saber, I will delete it. And we're officially done. But yeah, Gacha games, like, I need to play a real game again. That's why I have, this is ready to go. I'd say in 2 weeks I'll start this. That's my estimation. 2 weeks. Trust the plan. Cyrus, hope things clear up for weapons. Weapons, I recently fell down the Gunpla model kit rabbit hole and now I have an addiction. It's your own fault. Yes, it's always our own fault. It's our own decisions. Cyrus, man builds 1 model kit, now wants to build all of them. LOL. Why would you want to pay for it when you can more likely... Yeah, you can just find it for... That's what I said. You can just find it for free, right? Weapons, Kevin had a girlfriend. I must now revoke your Chud Cell card. Yeah, I had a girlfriend I went out with from like 2018 to 2020. And then after the COVID years, she actually moved out of state, her and her family. So that was the end of that, and then nothing ever came after that, and it's just whatever. I've gone full incel mode. But it's all good. You sort of get used to it. Cyrus, is it pathetic? In a sense, it is unhealthy for sure, but when the game is rigged, I'd rather play my own game instead. You pulled for a weapon? Man, I feel like the W engines aren't worth it, man. I feel like they're not worth it, because you can just use the A rank ones, and they're just as good. I figured I had a lot of content left, so I might be able to get Fufu before her banner ends. Well, you have, I think, 16 days, so maybe. Weapons, it's Gundam over. And Celestial Bikini Atoll, how's it going? Hi, Kevin. Welcome to the stream, Celestial. We're just playing some Zenless Zone Zero, doing the side quests over here. And I was reading up the rest of the comments. So we're all caught up now. And that's really that. Looks like this is the boss area. Uh-oh. Maybe not. But yeah, I mean, at this point, yeah, I would take my waifus over any real women. Like, honestly, I do find anime girls more attractive than real women at this point. I do. I don't give a fuck. I think I replied that to you. It was some kind of Twitter post that Weapons made earlier in the week. Yeah, anime girls are more attractive than real women. Abso-fucking-lutely. The game soundtrack slaps. Yeah, it is good. Yeah, Hoyoverse, I've never played Genshin Impact. But from what I have played at Honkai Star Rail, the music there is quite good. Oh, let me show you this too. I made my I made the thumbnail for when I do make my Honkai Star Rail ranting and raving video. Here it is. Alright, so we'll explain. It's Miss Smash because she is my favorite waifu in the Gacha games from Fate Grand Order. And then Pepe with the booba, like, oh, goddamn, look at Miss Smash. Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force is sort of a meme on the channel because when I do these things, ranting and raving especially, it don't matter. None of this matters. It's just my opinion. So when people get offended, like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's just my opinion. None of this matters. I don't know if you can see we'll zoom in a bit on that one up top, but this is a famous Genshin Impact meme that I found on 4chan many years ago. And you have the guy on the left. You've seen this meme where the guy's looking, he's all depressed, and then the guy's happy. But the guy's all depressed, like the anniversary, you gotta do the Genshin Impact shit. And then the other guy who's happy, looking at the fan art. They got like the NTR face going on. So he's having a great time. And then in the bottom, we have Joey. This is his duel against Marek, where he's dying. And to save himself from the Gacha gods He's pulling out the credit card to roll for his waifu. It's so over. So I know my thumbnails suck. I'm well aware, but for what I do, like, I like my thumbnails, and that's kind of the point, is to make the thumbnails, you know, shitty on purpose. Just because who cares? It don't matter. And yeah, I said I was gonna record it last week, but I didn't have the time. I can talk about that. My fucking exercises. I went for a 6-mile walk today, and I've been walking every day, even when it was 100 degrees the other day. I was still walking. I've been doing my walks. I at least do a 2-mile walk every day around my neighborhood, and then I lift my weights. I do my you know, curls, squats. I have a few weights. Like, I have some different dumbbell weights, and then I have a barbell, which I use for doing a few squats, and then sit-ups, push-ups, just basic shit. Like, I don't go to the gym, but I have a makeshift gym in my garage now with various equipment, and I'm telling you, for like 3 months now, I am a changed person, and I strongly recommend it. And that's why, like, at this point, I haven't had time. That's why the video I did the other day was just a few clips from the previous live stream, because I didn't have time to record it and go on my walks and stuff. That's like an hour doing the 2-mile walk. It's not like I'm running, I'm just walking. And you know, I don't really have the time to record videos right now, but I will. I'll get back to it, because what I had for a while is I would record a bunch of videos, like 2 or 3 at a time, and just have a stock of them so I could skip, but I don't have a stock anymore. I have another thing I'm going to upload this week, which I clipped from the last live stream. I'm just going to upload clips from live streams for a while until I can record again. Because I should have done something on Summer Game Fest, but it's too late to talk about it now. I talked about it on the stream. Anyway, let me get some more water and go for a little bathroom break, and then I'll be back and we'll continue. Be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Hentai break! Oh, it's Hentai breaker! That's Kevin's ultimate combo move. Alright, let me read these comments. Yeah, anime girls are quite attractive, Celestial. They are! Have you seen Ju Fufu? I better show you. Joey at the bottom. Joey in the credit card. LMAO. The fan art is wild. I mean, seriously, with Genshin... I've never played Genshin Impact, and I never will. But the girls, especially how they're drawn, like Lisa and Mona.
Start the experiment.
Fufu's here.
Rawr, Fufu's here. Yeah, the Genshin girls are quite hot. But the girls here are quite hot, too. And they got them all. They got, you know, they got your lollies. They got your big-titted queens up here.
What brings you here?
They got the furries.
I can.
To what do number 0? And
I'll protect you from
a new case to solve? 1,
They got them all.
2. Yes, all accounted for.
Killmonger, Kevin speaks the truth. I tried. Truth nuke. We're dropping a truth nuke of epic proportions. Cyrus, I just hit 20,000 words. Let's go! Awesome, man. I love it. I'm still nowhere near to being done. Well, fuck. You'll get there, man. Celestial, wow, you're better than me. I hate the heat, especially when it's over 85 degrees. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely hot, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, I feel like that, in that case, like, going for a walk and, you know, the intention of it being exercise, sweating is almost better, you know, to a certain degree. Like, it helps out in that regard. Kevin getting fit. I'm trying. I'm telling you what, I'm getting toned. I should do it. You know, should I do a face cam next week? Maybe I'll do a face cam next week. Because I've been on camera before, but it's just easier for me to record without a camera because you don't have to worry about that. And especially when doing videos, just audio and having screenshots and stuff. But I can do a face cam for you next week if you want. Killmonger, I gotta get back to working out. It's, you know, just little stuff, Killmonger. Just do a couple push-ups or something. Like, I don't know what your neighborhood's like, but mine is very quiet, and it's, you know, it's a residential neighborhood, so it's good for walking, sidewalk, stuff like that. So that's what I do. I just walk around my neighborhood. If you can do that, I strongly recommend it, man. Put some music on, you're set. Weapons, I had a home gym at my parents' house, but I had to leave it behind when I moved out. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, I know you moved out recently. I guess, you know, it's good that you moved out and stuff. Live on your own, but, yeah, it sucks to leave that behind. Because, you know, I don't know how much gym memberships are now, but I'd imagine they're like $20, $30, maybe even $40 a month, depending on where you go. Celestial, walking is such a good pastime. Yeah, I like walking. It's very peaceful. Like I said, I live in a residential area. There's some woods nearby. I see deer all the time. When I leave for work really early in the morning, you know, I always see deer running around out there, and it's so cool, especially seeing the deer. Like, you'll see them a lot in broad daylight where they're just walking out there, and there's a whole pack of them, like 4 or 5 of them. Cyrus, if it's a dry heat, I can handle it pretty well. It's only when you factor in humidity is when it sucks the life out of you. Yeah, it was humid here. Weapons, now that I have to go to a public one, I found mornings are the best because no one's there, plus I'm less tired. Yeah, it's good that you're in the summer, too, because I feel like, especially the gyms, you know, you get all the people will sign up and start going in January, and then they all quit for their New Year's resolutions. Hentai Breaker! That's Kevin's ultimate combo move. Killmonger's laughing. Weapons. Yuna, I'll finish it! Cyrus, Kevin is a pretty big Yuna fan. I love Yuna, man. Dude, I love all the Trails girls. You already know. My number 1 Trails girl is Emma. And then it's Duvalier. And then, I guess Faye. And we'll have to put Angelica up there because I really like Angelica. Right now, I think I remember showing you guys a while back. I posted on Twitter. I commissioned that Lucy art. I'll show it to you again because it is quite good. Let me find it real quick. This is a couple months ago. I got this commissioned. And great artist. And I asked him recently for another commission. to draw me Miss Mash from the Fate series. So after he finishes Miss Mash, I'm going to ask him to commission me Angelica. Just to post it on Twitter and rile them all up. I will. And I have to figure out how I want him to... Should I just have Angelica in the default outfit, or should I have her in, like, something more suggestive? I don't know. But I'm going to do it. Kevin using any chance he gets to push the Fufu agenda. Gotta love it. Dude, I love Ju Fufu. Right? Oh, dear. Yuna, you won't escape! Zoran, Emma is up there for me. Yes. Although, aren't you more of a Laura guy? Isn't Laura your favorite? But, yeah, for me, it's Emma. Love Emma. Komanga, cool weapons. I break them down by arc because honestly I can't pick one. Okay, for the Sky arc. I mean, easy answer is Estelle, but we're not gonna say it's. You know, everyone loves Estelle, but I'm not gonna say Estelle because I gotta think. The Sky arc. I kind of want to say Josette, honestly. I like Josette. Obviously, I like Ren, too. Like, goddamn. Who do you pick for the Sky arc? Like, the easy answer is Estelle. But Josette came to my mind right away, so, you know, fuck it, I'll say Josette. For Crossbell easy, it's Ellie. I love Ellie. I've always really liked Ellie. And... because I like Lloyd Banning so much that, you know, we gotta shift Lloyd and Ellie together because that's the most common. Risha, again, is the easy answer. But, you know, it's Ellie. And then for Cold Steel, it's Emma. And for, like, the whole Cold Steel arc, yeah, I guess it's Emma. I haven't played Daybreak yet, but from what I've seen, just how the characters look, I think I like Reset quite a bit. You know, the one with the blue hair. I think I like her. I don't know. What do you guys think? Weapons. Angie is still a bro at heart. Yeah, I mean, that's... Angie's a base tomboy. Again, I've already talked about Angie a million times. I'll never understand the hate. She's a good filter. She's a fun character. I am an Angie fan. You guys already know. And yeah, I like Duvolet too. Duvolet is one of my favorites. He's the son. And also the thing of Emma, how could I forget? With Emma, you also get Celine. A cute cat. How can we hate cute cats? Fufu Fury!
Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Zoran, Estelle is my favorite. Yeah, I mean, Estelle. She's my favorite too, but I'm just trying to think of a different answer. That's why I said Josette or... You know, like Chloe. How can we forget Chloe? She's another good one. You know what? Really, best girl of the Sky arc is Olivier. It is pretty impressive and nice to see how it seems like each week they're releasing a new trailer for the Sky first remake. Like they just released another one with Olivier, and then before that they released Shara. So they're probably gonna release one for all the main characters, right? That makes sense.
Obliterate form and spirit.
I'm surprised we didn't see Mueller cameo in the Olivier trailer, honestly. Well, there was the scene where he's calling him, but Mueller wasn't actually there. Celestial, for me, top Trails girl, it's Laura and Musa. I can't argue. Like, the thing with Trails, there's really not a bad answer as to who you say best girl is. Like, you know, in that case, I'll go with Musa. And I love Laura, too. I like them all. But Musa, what a little... what a little troublemaker she is. Musa is good. Also great girls too. Ellie is definitely best girl from Crossbell. She's so lovable. I really like Ellie. I know people are, oh, she's bland, she's this, she's that. Risha's better. Noelle is better. Tiotsky is better. All valid points. But I really like Ellie.
What a nuisance.
Now, as far as like the villainous characters, well, Jubilee. And well, I guess the Sky. Who'd you have? You had Amalthea, and you had
Insignificant grapple.
Luciola,
Let's make this quick. Swift yet
and I guess
still.
Ren for a little bit
As decreed.
as a villainous character. And then Crossbell, you had Shirley. Which, yeah, when's Shirley gonna come back? We missed Shirley. I gotta be careful, because I know weapons only play up to Cold Steel 3, so I should shut up about that. Sorry.
Disappointing.
You know, it is difficult sometimes to talk about like, I know, well, obviously Cyrus has played everything. I'm assuming Celestial's played everything, and I'm pretty sure Zoran, you've played everything.
Let me handle this.
I've played everything through Reverie. But it's difficult to sometimes talk to other Trails people about the games when you have the knowledge of playing more games than them.
Enemy target discovered.
You know?
Guardian Mark 3.
Especially, I feel like Reverie is so pivotal for like what happens after that too.
Your fate is sealed.
Looking forward to it. You know, like I said, Chapter 5 in this game, then the epilogue of Season 1, then it starts Season 2. So I'm estimating 2 weeks, and then I'll finally start Daybreak. Though I don't know if I'll finish Daybreak 1 and 2 before Sky first releases, because, shit, next week's already July. And then, you know, July, August, and then it comes out in September. Like, everything just goes by so damn fast now, doesn't it? It's just crazy. The older you get, that's what my grandfather always told me. Like, you know, everything, like when you're a kid, everything's slow. And then once you get to a certain age, it just flies by. And it goes by so damn fast. It really does. Like, I can't even believe that. Next week's 4th of July.
This one's for you.
Too slow.
Let's kill this guy. Kill him! Oh, camera, what's going on there?
Now is the time to shine.
Allow me. Swift yet still. Clear yet murky.
I like how Emma had so much importance in the later Cold Steel games, especially 4. Yeah, she did. Really, at the end of Cold Steel 1, you'll learn that Emma and Celine had a lot of importance in the Cold Steel as they were watching over Reen, you know? They were important from the very beginning. Cats for Life. Really, I need to watch it. Can't wait to watch the Sky remake. It looks so gorgeous. It really does. Yeah, Gung Ho on their Twitter have been releasing trailers like every day. Well, every week. And Falcom too. Falcom, what they've been doing is Falcom releases them in Japanese, and then like a day or two later they release them in English. Which, yeah, that's going to be the first, I think the first game ever that Falcom releases in Japan and the US at the same time. Because typically, Falcom releases a game and then you got to wait a year or so for the English version. And the Sky the First remake is the first game they're ever doing that. Which, it'll be interesting to see what happens then, if they did it for this,
Leave it to me.
what happens when they release Kai no Kiseki 2. Or whatever they titled the next sequel, you know? Because obviously, it doesn't really matter if it's Gung Ho. Well, I guess it does, but like Gung Ho and Nisa, everyone hates Nisa or whatever, but because of the fact that they got, you know, Stephanie Shea, Johnny Young Bosch, and most of the voice actors who were in the other games to come back, so
Swift yet still.
it's not like the companies really dictate that. Muse is great. I love, like, just
Allow me.
Muse and Reen, man. It's such a funny little thing going on.
You deserve it.
Alright, let's see. All Trails girls are lovable in their own way. They are. That's what I'm saying. There's no wrong answer as to who you think best girl is. Like, we all have our preference, but at the end of the day, it's, you know, I get it.
Exceptional agility and mobility.
I get why you would choose her as best girl. Here's my best girl though. Zoran, hottest for me is probably Risha. Oh goddamn, yeah, Risha is definitely one of the hottest. Like, who's even hotter than Risha? I mean, Ellie in her bikini,
Make this quick.
and
What a nuisance.
like Cecile in her bikini in Azure. All the girls in their bikini in Azure at the beach. And Ilya. How could we forget Ilya? No, but yeah, Risha, she's, yeah. I mean, no, to me, Emma's, well, like I said, I can't argue with you about Risha being the hottest. I think Emma's the hottest, though. Fee's also really hot.
Now's the time to shine. My song is with you. Don't get stage fright.
Villainous character waifu is Claire. She's semi-villain, semi-good. LOL, yup.
Let's make this quick.
Yeah, Claire's, like I said, they're all hot. Every single one of them is hot.
Disappointing.
Yes, I played up to Reverie as well. Right, LOL, because we try not to spoil for people if possible, but the games have been out for so long, too. Yeah, I mean, both the Daybreak games have been out since, well, in Japan, Daybreak 1, which was called Koro no Kiseki, that released in, I think, 2021, so that's been out for 4 years now. I still haven't played it, but I mean, there's games from the 90s and 2000s I still haven't played. So, it's all relative, I guess. But Trails is just different, because it's, like, is there anything else like it that's interconnected with that many games still ongoing? I don't think so. Like, the only other games I can really think of... Fuck, I'm trying to sneak a sip of water. Still fighting. The only other games I can think of are, like, the Xenosaga games, 3 of them, and then Dot Hack. But what else has the long-running games like that? I mean... Whoa! Look at that victory pose. It's always good to get a victory pose like that. Alright, it's so nice to get all these side quests done. Let me just take a look at the internet tab. Because you saw how big it was at the start of the stream. I mean... I feel like we've done so many, but we... Like, here's what I did, guys. From chapter 3 to 4... Or actually, I'm at chapter 5 now. What am I saying? There were 2 chapters worth of side quests that I didn't do. So, it's all of them. It's a lot. We'll go a bit longer. Keep doing these. I'm trying to get caught up in the chat. Zoran, both Daybreak games are pretty long. Yeah, I'd imagine they gotta be at least 100 hours. That's what I expect. Celestial this year's going by quick. Them robots didn't stand a chance, LOL. Quick question, will Sky Remake have the music for the original game, or will they change or modernize it? It'll probably be a changed, modernized version. Like, I guess you can call it a remaster version. Excuse me. Because if you watch the trailer, you can hear the songs, and it's the old songs, but it sounds a bit different. So it's like a different rearrangement, I guess would be the word. So slightly the same songs, but slightly different. True, Zoran, that's why I haven't beat the Daybreak games just yet. LOL, a lot of fun stuff to do and explore. Well, from what I understand, the Daybreak games, too, is you can... Not that you can, you probably should play them multiple times, because there's the different alignment systems where... not to like, the little bit I know, and if Weapons is still listening, I don't want to, like, spoil too much, but, like, from what I understand, Van is sort of they portray him as a neutral character, but obviously he's got to be a good guy. You know, he's the protagonist. But you can sort of do what you want with the alignment, and I guess you can be good, bad, neutral. Probably 3 different choices. And I don't know if that affects the ending, but it might give you additional scenes or something. So I'll be curious to see how that plays out. Oh, what are these guys doing? Shink Seconds, do you think you'll commission Risha Mao's bikini next? I probably should. No, that artist, I've always enjoyed his work, and I got that Lucy one from him a while ago. So he's working on a commission right now for me of MASH from Fate Grand Order. And then I do want to get the Angie one, just because there's hardly any Angie artwork. And I feel like that would really get the Twitter freaks all in an uproar, so why not? But yeah, why not? Why not do a Risha Mao bikini? I should. Especially in her yellow bikini. One size too small, how about that? I'm getting like a cutscene for this? Look at this.
Still.
Celestial writes, LOL, the bikini is insane. Risha is definitely up there. Imagine dating Fee, and you hurt her feelings, you gotta deal with the Zephyr crew and the guns. Oh yeah, you're screwed. Well, it'd be worth it. To go on a date with Fee, it'd be worth it. You just gotta deal with Zeno and Leo for a little bit, and it's fine. It's a good trade-off. Nice job, thank you. Wow, that's a lot. Reminds me of the side quest in Dragon Gate. Inquisition just keeps piling up, LOL. I haven't done the side quest for like 2 chapters because I wanted to save them for the stream, but it seems like I overestimated it. Right, Van is a nice chill protagonist. Change to coming from Reen, Lloyd, Estelle trying to save the world. Well, Van's gonna save the world too. That's all they do is save the world. But yeah, I get what you mean. Definitely something different. Also, you know, Kevin is kind of different too in Sky the Third.
Obliterate form and spirit.
Zorn, I love Walter in Daybreak. Yeah, it's gonna be cool to see Walter again. And you know, a couple other returning characters. That's always what Trails is good for. Not just like returning characters in the party and stuff, but also having like returning NPCs, obviously returning villains, all sorts of stuff. Like there's always so many cameos. Anton, for instance, from you know, first appearing in the Sky games, and then appearing in Crossbell. Had his heart broken by Fran. Oh my god, look at all this. Well, how much longer should we go for, guys? Because I'm not going to finish all these. At some point, I'm going to have to end the stream. Well, we covered a great deal tonight. Always good talking. Alright, so we gotta survive the time limit and not get hit. Yeah, at least all the different combats have different challenges and stuff, so you're not doing the same thing. That's why, like, okay, obviously, like I said, the game has a main story and all that stuff. You want to focus on the important cutscenes. But these side quests, that's why I thought it was a good idea for to stream it. Because otherwise, I'd be playing this and watching someone else's stream or watching some other videos in the background. It's the perfect type of game for that. It's what I call a podcast game, you know? And a lot of JRPGs, I know this isn't even a JRPG, it's a Chinese gacha game, action RPG. But a lot of them are like that. There's always some kind of downtime where you can just mess around and grind out your quests and all sorts of stuff.
Let's make this quick.
Celestial, the Lucy Commission one looked really great. Yeah, thank you. Let me, after this battle, I'll get the guy's Twitter and put it in the chat if you want to check it out. 'Cause it's all hand-drawn. Like, a lot of the artists now, you know, draw digitally. And it comes out great digitally, don't get me wrong, but he has a unique style where he uses, like, colored pencils, and
Don't get
it
careless.
just looks really nice. Let's see. Yeah, he just posted one from Soul Calibur, Ivy Valentine. Wow. Yeah. Check that out. That's the artist. Lots of good stuff. It is a good trade-off. True. She has legs for days. What angles? Hey, Kevin, do you like Black Clover? Yeah, I haven't read, like, the manga recently. I think we talked about this last week, because the manga goes on hiatus quite often. Like, there'll be a new chapter, and they're in the final arc, but there'll be a new chapter, and then it'll go on hiatus for a month or two, and then a new chapter hiatus for a month or two. That's why when the anime ended a few years ago, it hasn't returned since. They just had that one movie, because there's not a lot of material there to wrap it up. But what I did see of the anime, I really enjoyed the anime. You know, shonen series, they're kind of, if you've seen one, you've seen them all, but they can still be fun. And Black Clover is one of the better of the new shonen series. Like, for example, My Hero Academia, I don't have any interest in My Hero Academia. I've seen like an episode or two, and it's just, that's not for me. Black Clover is better. Fire Force is also another really good one. The new gen shonen series. Well, yeah, I like Black Clover. There's a fun group of characters.
Alright, I'll take the mic.
Oh, Zoran, Anton chasing Sharon in Cold Steel. Yes, that's another good one.
The tiger has arrived.
Hey, at least he shot his shot, you know? Celestial, I ship Anton and Sharon so bad he really would follow her to the ends of the earth. He sure would. I'll check out his work, right, because I heard rumors of Black Clover anime might be coming back. Black Clover and Fire Force are great. When is Anime Expo? Is that next week? I thought for some reason it was this week. It's got to be next week now. There's going to be a lot of news there. They'll probably have something about Black Clover there. Isn't the final part of Bleach finally coming back? Is that this summer? Well, I mean, summer already started, but maybe in the fall then? But yeah, Fire Force, I love Fire Force. I haven't seen the whole anime, and the anime is still ongoing, but I read the entire manga. I love the manga. So good. It's crazy too, you know, always talking about the Twitter freaks. They get so worked up over Tamaki, even to this day. Like, Tamaki, she is a important main character who's, like, so the main characters, you know, obviously you have Shinra, Arthur. I would even put Iris higher than Tamaki. But they act like Tamaki, and Tamaki is an important character to the story, but she's not like, she doesn't appear as often as they make it out to be. And it's like every time she's on it, she has Lucky Leisure lore. That's her condition in the show. And, you know, when she does her battle, her clothes just pop off. And it's just meant to be funny. And it's like, oh, look at her. You know, she's hot. Why don't we want to see her naked? I mean, I want to see more of Lucky Leisure lore. And these it's the hoodweaves. Every single time, it's always the hoodweaves flipping out. And they're like, oh, she's naked. There's such thing as too much fan service. Like, no, there's never such thing as too much fan service. We need more fan service. We need more shows like fucking High School DxD. What happened to that? And they flip out about it every single time. It's like, you know, get better material, will you? Because I love Tamaki. Although my best in Fire Force, to me, best girl is Iris. She's best girl. Who is best girl in Fire Force? For me, it's Iris. But Tamaki's good as well.
Let my song move everyone.
Should be later next week. Okay, yeah, it is next week then. For the Expo, I think. Yeah. It's always in the summer. For some reason, I thought it was this week, but there's some other stuff coming up. Let me look it up, because Tokyo Game Show is also, that might be in July as well. Tokyo Game Show. And that's the Summer Game Fest for me, because that's all the Japanese games. I don't care about what they showed at Summer Game Fest. Oh, fuck, it's not till September? I thought it would be in the summer. It's September 25th. Oh, man, I thought it would be sooner. Wow, did you see that shot from Ju Fufu?
An opening.
With her cat-like ability, she's always got her ass up. Here, let's just do this again to show everybody. All right, Fufu, do your little dance. All right, here we go.
Oh, I forgot to ask Shifu about today's divination.
What a little cutie! Whoa! I'm down bad for Ju Fufu, and I really don't care. I really don't care, do you? Like, that's a litmus test. That tells me all I need to know. Like, you're a pagan on Ju Fufu. Maki and Iris are my favorite girls from Fire Force. Yeah, Maki's good too. Yeah, it's gotta be Iris. I love Iris. Tamaki is great. I never understood why they hate on her character so much. Since day one, they hate on her, man. It's crazy. It's all because of Lucky Leecher lore. Like, it's a joke. It's always been a joke where, you know, she does something, the fucking clothes fall off and she's wearing her bikini, you know? Oh, it's so bad. Like, I just don't get it, man. That was the thing, too. I never even saw it, but it was the famous anime from, you know, last season, Dan, or I think it's like Dan to Dan or something like that. There was some fan service stuff going on in there, and they were all flipping out. They're in high school! Like, have you never seen fucking anime before? They're all in high school. Oh my god, and they're flipping out about that. And it's always the hoodweeds. And the hoodweeds, for those who don't know, it's people who, like, just got into anime recently and haven't really watched a lot of stuff. I've only seen more recent shows and don't really understand the whole culture of anime and what it's all about. And the reason why a lot of us, I think, and the reason why I watch anime over other things is because it's so different from what you get on normal TV, watching whatever TV shows are going on or whatever. It's different, and I find it more entertaining. So that's why I watch it. And I think they watched it because, you know, they heard it was popular or whatever. They got into My Hero Academia or Demon Slayer or whatever else. And to me, it's baffling. Like, nowadays you see people who've never seen Dragon Ball Z. How the fuck are you watching anime you've never seen Dragon Ball Z? Like, it's baffling. Oh, we should do one of the, fairy missions. Alright, we'll do these last three. And then I think we're good. Because I have all the explore ones, but I only have one for that. At least we'll do these last three. Weapons, no fun allowed. Yeah, no fun is allowed. And then they call the new insult, oh, Diddy. They call everyone Diddy. Like, oh, you got me. Or if they want to be really edgy, Epstein. Oh, you're a disciple of Epstein. Like, oh my god. Celestial, I missed High School DxD. I remember when Season 2 aired in 2013, then Born in 2015. Is Born the one where they changed the animation studio? Because one of them, I think it went for like at least 4 seasons, right? It's still going with the light novel. But they changed, like, the animation studio for one of them and made it more cartoony looking. Which I wasn't really a fan of, but, I mean, these girls are literally running around naked. Which is a sight for sore eyes. Who is the best DXD girl? Like, okay, for the main cast, I mean, it's gotta be, I don't know. All of them. No, Rias probably. But for the side girls and, like, ones who appear later on, like, Zenobia. She's a real hottie. But they're all pretty good. And that's her show, like, you gotta watch that when no one's around. With so much hype. Meow, so kawaii! Oh, Kabanga, you're still here? I thought maybe you left because you haven't said anything in a while. How's it going, Kabanga? You're still hanging out. You'll love to see it. Alright, what are we looking for? A fucking cactus? Is this the cactus? What the fuck? Cactus. Cyrus, the 6 halves of down bad. We are down bad. Celestial, the clothes falling off is hilarious. It is hilarious. 90% of anime waifus are legit in school, LOL. Then they pretend it's wrong or something. I know. God, what are they going to do when My Dress Up Darling comes back? That's coming back this summer. Because they all flipped out about Marin last time. She's 16! Yeah, 16 out of 10. That was such a good... And the fact that My Dress Up Darling, the manga ended, so we're gonna get like a proper ending to the anime too, because it is a popular series. It will get its anime ending too. So good, because I loved the first season. I never read the manga, but you know I've seen snippets of it and saw how it ended, and it's great. It's much better than Rent a Girlfriend. Which did Rent a Girlfriend? Is that getting season 5 now? Season 5 of the Cuck anime. Hey, how's it going, gaming? Doing some of the side quests in Zenless Zone Zero. I got Fufu, the cute tiger girl. Weapons wild. I think talking about the DBZ thing. Not seeing Dragon Ball Z or Naruto ever is crazy. It's impossible to miss it. Well, you know, I guess if they're younger, like, if you're a kid now, how do you watch Dragon Ball Z or Naruto? Like, are they on TV? I don't think so. Like, because I watch everything on Cartoon Network, on Toonami, and then Kids WB on Saturdays. Kids WB had Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And then some other shows like Jackie Chan Adventures, Batman the Animated Series, and Batman Beyond. You know, shows like that. And then Cartoon Network, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Yu Yu Hakusho, Gundam Wing. Adult Swim had Rurouni Kenshin. I remember watching Rurouni Kenshin. Bobobo, a true classic. I got the Blu-ray from Discotheque a few years ago. I've been meaning to rewatch it because it's just such an insane series. Bobobo and his nose hair saving the world. But like as a kid now, how do you watch anime? Like I guess online, but how do you know where to start? I guess you just watch like whatever the current thing is. So that's why they don't watch Dragon Ball. Like imagine as a kid starting with Dragon Ball Daima. Oh my god. Watching the inferior version of Super Saiyan 4. Which GT is better than people give it credit for. GT is better than Super. Always has been, always will be. That's the thing, Cyrus. Hold on, let me read this other one first. Celestial, Season 4 DXD. Hero was the season to change the animation, which I think was 2018 or 19. Still great, but I do miss the old animation. Yeah. Who did the old animation? TNK. Oh wow, they did like Ikitosen. The most recent one they did from 2024, VTuber Legend. How I went viral after forgetting to turn off my stream. Like what? What kind of show is that? But yeah, Cyrus, you like a character who's an adult now, but at one point was a child. Pedo alert! Oh no. Oh no. But even, like, who cares? Like, even if you're like, oh no, I don't like adult Red, I like child Red more. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, these people are such freaks, Cyrus. You gotta understand that. They really go crazy on the whole Ren thing. 'Cause, like, oh no. Hold on. Celestial. For me, best DSC girl was Zenobia and Asia. Or Asia. But I do love Akeno and Ross Weiss as well. So many great girls. I love Zenobia. She's so fucking hot, man. Zenobia. Oof. She's great. Gaming High School DXC is Kino. Reese is also fantastic too. Data Live is also lit.
Insignificant rabble.
Cactus, Sup Gaming. I saw a cactus that looked like. Oh, you saw a cactus that looked like a penis. Thank you for sharing.
An opening.
Oh snap! I forgot about Dress Up Darling coming back. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't really watch a lot of like new anime because I don't like watching one episode a week. Another episode, like I reviewed Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest, but you know, that was for the channel. But as for watching it just on my own, I'd rather just wait for the series to be done and then binge watch the whole thing. Miss Nagatoro is quite good. That's another good one. The Dangers in My Heart is also good. Wow, adults used to be children. This must be the discovery of a lifetime. Wait till all the biologists find out about this. Rent a Girlfriend is about to air season 4. Animation looks good, but the girls somehow carry the franchise. The girls are so hot, that's why. But it's a terrible show. It's a terrible story. Everything about it is bad. The main character sucks. The only thing good about it are the girls, who are attractive. But are they even good, like, for their personality and what they do? I don't think so. It's just because they're hot. That's all it is. Very true. I miss old Toonami, Cartoon Network, Kids, WB, Foxbox, and 4Kids. I laughed so hard when watching Naruto. Bobobo is crazy good. Yeah, Bobobo. Just let me find this one. There's one where he's oh god. There's like the one Japanese food. I forget the fuck it's called. And Bobo calls it a box of spiders, and he's like fishing for it. It's the craziest shit you ever seen. Bobo, fishing. He goes like fishing. Hold on. Yeah, you got schooled. That's what it is. Here, you gotta watch this video when you get a chance. It just shows you the insanity of what Bobo even is. Bobo was such a classic. I also got the Discotheque Blu-ray. Show is peak comedy. It's so good. And you got Jelly Jiggler, Don Patch. What was the girl's name? Lady? What was her fucking name? I gotta rewatch Bobo. Beauty, that was her name. Beauty, and then Don Patch, and Jelly Jiggler. And then they just did parodies of everything. Oh my god. And then Bobo attacked me off his nose hairs. Like, what a fucking weird show. I still remember the fight in Bobobo against the Rice Bowl guy, LMAO. It's so funny. My guess is kids watch anime through streaming services nowadays. Yeah, they do. That's how they do it. I remember that too, Cyrus. LOL. That kitty got some moves. Cyrus, I got blocked by an entire community of people. LMAO, it sucks because some of them I talk to occasionally, but oh well. Is this just on Twitter, Cyrus, or is this on like Discord and stuff now too? Because it's just like, you're just a cool guy. Like I've talked to you probably for 2 years now, and I don't know. I can't imagine just I can't talk to you anymore because of this. It's fucked up. So, you know, it just begs to, like, were they even your friends to begin with, or just taking advantage of you, or what was the deal there? Like, I swear to God, like, some people, and it's especially leftists, where you can't disagree with them on anything. Like, if you disagree with them on one thing, like, for example, J.K. Rowling, who is a leftist, but, you know, she has her opinions on trans people, and, they all cancel her and like, oh, we're not going to read Harry Potter anymore. You know, it's stuff like that. Where you can agree on every single thing, but you disagree on one thing, and it's like, no, you're canceled, we're never talking to you ever again. I don't know. Couldn't be me. Weapons, no! How can I use the character's trauma to bully other people? The character's an adult now. No, it's just fucking weird. Especially because Ren, you know, implied rape or whatever happened in the Star Door. You know, they're just gonna go on about that forever. But obviously, you know, Ren has moved past that in her life. And but at the end of the day, she's just a fucking fictional character. So there's real people out there facing problems, which that's what it always goes back to, and that's why there's so many double standards. Where, you know. Alright, where are we going? Where am I supposed to go? I have invisible plot walls everywhere. You know, to call someone an Epstein is just like, you know, what the fuck? I love that you just like write whatever, gaming. I love when Issei presses Reese's nipples in and she yells out. Oh, me too. Great.
Alright, I'll take the money.
I do wonder when Fairy Tail will end, especially in 100 Years Quest manga. It doesn't seem like they're wrapping up anytime soon. No, they're not. The original Fairy Tail manga was over 500 chapters, and 100 Years Quest is already close to 200 chapters. And, you know, they're still fighting against the dragon gods. Which, you can see the most recent chapter, Juvia had some action. Some good stuff. I love seeing more. Like, 100 Years Quest, it feels like they mainly focus on Team Natsu, which is fair. But the other characters still have their moments to shine. And Juvia did recently. And the Arakion Saints returned recently, too. With Meredy. And Meredy, like, I always loved seeing her after the time skip. And especially, like, you see a little bit of her in the final season. But you haven't seen much of her in 100 Years Quest, so it was nice to see her again. Alright, that's it for all the combat missions. I know I still have a million other combat missions, but I don't want to do the exploration ones on stream because they're a pain in the ass. Alright, that's still searching. Oh, you know why? You know why I still have like a million of these quests here? Because I have to go talk to the NPCs and like tell them that I finished the quest or something. Oh, we got some more achievements. Let's see. Get those polychrome. Alright, Cyrus, for real, it's like some people only view characters and people as their trauma and not as actual people. Zorn, I really like Dangers in My Heart. Celestial, it is terrible writing and the MC is so stale for Rent a Girlfriend. I know, like, how can anyone watch that? How's it going, Ryan? Welcome to the stream. Bobobo, a funny anime. It is, man. Check out that link I posted up there. Celestial Gasser was wild, bro, for farting to take out the enemies. That's from Bobobo. Gaming, I remember when they showed Koneko's Strawberry Panties and they used a moo sound effect on High School DxD. Yeah, Koneko, another cute cat girl. Have you seen Makin Ki? I have not. Jelly Jiggler and Don Patch parodies be wild. I remember that too, gaming the eye catchers in the episode where chefs kiss in DxD. Ryan soft on. I don't know what you meant by that. Mocking Key had a German accent talking teddy bear named Rudolph who loved playing with the big titties. Their loss, he called the flat-chested girls ironing. Flat is fine too. Flat is justice, gaming. You gotta understand that. Like Mordred from the Feet series. And Koneko from High School DxD. People block for anything. I got blocked for someone because I didn't like their post years back. I know people. I am blocked by so many people. When I go on Twitter, like daily, I just see so many people that are blocked. Like people I'm friends with or whatever, following, and they'll reply. And you know, you'll usually see the replies, scroll by, and then, oh, can't reply because they're talking to someone who blocked me. Blocked for nothing. I don't care. I wish that site was still around, though, to see how many people have me blocked, because I swear it has to be close to 200. Wow, it says we have 10 viewers right now. Who's even watching this right now? Like the video, please. Whoever's here. But we're going to wrap up soon, because I did all those missions. And we've gone almost 3 hours. What else can I even show you?
Let's start the experiment.
Can I level up any of these guys now? I don't think I can go past, like, to level 60 yet. No, I don't have the materials.
I'll help you win.
I shall. It's up.
Mine awaiting further instruction.
I got,
Do you want me to?
what did I get recently?
along.
I think it was Seth. Was he one of the newer characters I got?
Time for some.
I got more of the Mindscape. I think the only one I have maxed out is Pulchra.
Or hiring me for a job.
Yeah, she has 6. So it reveals her face. I wonder if in the main story she takes the mask off, because, you know, she still wears a mask in the regular pose there. And I think for Corrin I got a few. I have 3. I think, do I have multiple Nekomatas? I do, yeah. I got Nekomata twice somehow. There's a Lyacone.
I'm at your disposal.
I'll help.
I only.
Fufu here.
The bong sound. Mac and Key is underrated. Deserves season 3, which we didn't get. Totally agree, Kevin, about Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. Yeah, they gotta be up to, I think we looked at this last week, but let's see what chapter they're on. Yeah, 188. I gotta see, like, if I can just show you. I don't know if the Fairy Tail Wiki has all the pictures, though. Because that's where I just looked for the chapter. Yeah, I don't really know. Okay, where was I? Cyrus, it's just funny how people will seemingly care more about fictional sexual assault, but when it comes to real sexual assaults, especially when men are victims, it's nothing. It's true, man. It's so true. Yeah, and then they throw out things like Epstein and Diddy, who are actual, you know, pedophiles. Not this fake shit. Like, oh, I think Ju Fufu's cute, so I'm a pedophile. Like, no, it doesn't work like that, bro. Get out of here. Cyrus, you're so right. I've seen people get crazy over fictional characters while they care less for real ones. LOL. Flat makes up with personality. Dude, I love flats. At this point, like I love big-titted queens, especially, but flats are just as good. Especially Mordred from the Fate series, like I said. And Ju Fufu, and, you know. Fee! Yeah, LMAO getting blocked for existing. Zord, I just like ironically saying racist things on Twitter. You're great on Twitter. You know what I love about you? Like, you'll just say random shit. Like, you know, a little rape never hurt anybody. Or some random stuff like that. Like, that was the thing that someone, it wasn't you. Someone said that about, Risha. Like, who's this? Like, they're playing Trails from Zero and they're posting their screenshots. And they posted something about Risha. And it wasn't you. It was someone else said, oh, she'll be a rape victim soon. Like in reference to what happens with her and Ilya. And then I think I saw you said, you know, a little rape never hurt anybody. It's funny as hell. Yes, Kalanga. Ju Fufu is such a cutie. I had to pull her. Yeah, she's the... What I was saying before about... This is all Gacha games do this. She's the brand new character. And then Caesar here is an older character who they have returning limited time. And that's the thing. If you go to the regular stable, I think if you go to details, these are the guaranteed guys you get. So these are you only get the 6 S ranks. Nekomata, Soldier 11, Kaleda, Lyacone, Grace, and Rena. And then you get all these A ranks, which I think I have all of them now. I have all of them except for Lucy. I don't have Lucy yet. That's kind of surprising. Lucy. Which Lucy, I'll just show you. She's another cutie. They have a lot of lollies in this game. This is an ultimate filter of a game because you have the big tits like Grace, Astra Yao, Yishan, but you got plenty of lolly characters. Okay?
Number 0, Ambi.
So, where was... Oh, this is Lucy. She's a lolly.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I guess. Is she a lot? I mean, she's got some decent-sized tits, too.
Good day.
She's a lolly. Like, seriously, wait a minute. There's a lot of fucking lollies in this game. Like, Kaleda, she's a lolly, right?
Ready and waiting.
They're all lollies.
Come on, let's get to...
You know, I'm not really a fan. I don't really care much for Piper. She's just whatever. I don't know. There's so many characters in the game that, like, I don't really care about Piper.
Nothing to fear. I'll help you with
The main the game gives you good characters right away. Like, the fact that you get Ambi, Nicole, Billy, and Corin right away is pretty solid.
I'm sorry.
And then, like I said, I've been playing this game now since, I want to say, late May. So, about a month.
Ready for combat.
And I already have, like, maybe not a quarter, yeah, a third, I'd say, of the characters already. So it'll be cool. I really want to get Miyabi. I want to get Miyabi. Lighter is a fucking badass. I want to get Lighter. I'd like to get them all, but... Oh, and I want to get Evelyn. I haven't got to them in the story yet, but in the story, Evelyn and Astra Yao are sort of paired together, from what I understand. So that'd be nice. Anyway. Gaming, I did... TOCS... Oh, Trails of Cold Steel 3 today? Nice. What chapter are you on? You'd love Makin K. Alright, let me look up Makin K. Action Harem, says Wiki. It's only 12 Is it only 12 episodes? Is that it? Or there's 2 seasons? Alright. Well, let's see what the characters look like, at least. Yep. I'll have to give it a watch at some point. Zorn, I asked the dude who was spurging out what was wrong. Yeah, they can never give you a straight answer. Yeah, I think I saw that, man. Your posts are good. I think you post... Because you also go on 4chan. I mean, should we check out 4chan before we go? Because 4chan... You know, Twitter has become 4chan. Like, Twitter is basically just 4chan light. And I don't think the average Twitter person even understands that. But ever since Elon bought it, like, you can just post it. You can post whatever you want on there. And I do think it's funny. I post my 4chan screenshots, too. I mean, all right, let's see what's... We'll check V, because V's always old reliable. We'll see what's going on there. So we have the Switch 2. Yeah, the Switch, I guess people are already turning on the Switch 2, because at this point, there's no fucking games on the Switch 2. There's Mario Kart, and then every other game you can just play on other consoles. What went wrong with Death Stranding 2? The reception is extremely lukewarm. Yeah, the game is terrible. Genshin 1, did it win? The shareholders are in shambles? Look, Mario Kart World is so bad, we have a Mario Kart Wii thread going. And what I also love about V is they always shit on Expedition 33. Like, every day there's a thread shitting on it. The AI thread is always up there. Play video games? Do your neck hurts from playing video games the next morning? I mean, no. Does it? Oh my god. So, you know, it's not really... Yeah, here they are shitting on Expedition 33 again. Because the more you... like, everyone says it's a masterpiece. I've read, like, the basic synopsis. It's terrible. It's a terrible game. Like, I don't even know why they praise it so much. Persona 3. Pyra or Mithra? Well, for me, it's got to be Mithra because of the blonde hair. Do you know that this meme is a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Did you know that? It is. It's from Yu-Gi-Oh GX. So not really too much. I mean, should we check the Falcom thread? Where's the VG? Here's the Falcom. Here's all our beloved heroes. There's Laura. I mean, they're always posting the bikinis. Milliam has the best ass out of all the girls here. What's going on with that? Oh, here's the Frost. Actually, I take that back. Princess Alphen has the best ass out of all of them. Or maybe Aurelia. I don't know. Oh, is this Reen turned into a femboy? Or girl? Or what? So this is the crazy shit you get on V. There's that's like a crossover between Reen and Elise almost. Here's East 10. That's pretty awesome that they got this armor for Karja. Oh yeah. Yep, lots of good memes on here. Alright, let me go back to the comments. There's Lloyd. So you go here, get your shitposts, get your memes. It's always funny to see like the generals though. Like, what's the highest bumped general right now? What is it? Undertale? Is Undertale really still that popular? Uma Masume's up there. Wow. Anyway. Get rid of that. Let me read the rest of your comments and we'll wrap things up soon. Bouncy, bouncy sweater balloons. Shink second, do you think you'll get skimpy mods for ZZZ when you play the PC version? Well, I'm probably not going to play the PC version because when given the choice, I prefer to play on consoles. It's just, you know, it's easier for me. Yeah, I mean, I respect the skimpy mods and all that good stuff, but, you know, I just play it here and you get plenty of good stuff. I mean,
Standing by.
There you go. Why does Ambi turn into Soldier Zero? Like, I guess I'll figure that in the main story, huh? Lolly Paradise, Lolly's pack of... Lollies are great filters, man. Like I said, like, I like lollies. I really do. But, you know, you don't even have to like lollies. Just respect lollies. If you have a conniption about lollies, like, that's all I need to know about you. Like, if you're going to get all mad about anime, oh, there's lolly in the anime. Well, no, you shouldn't watch anime or play video games then. And to see the meltdown that this game has caused by adding Fufu when there's already a ton of lollies in this game, it's crazy. Gotta love Chess Zeppelin's chubby alert. Lighter is a Chad Gaming. He's definitely the best male character so far. She looks cool. Chapter 2. Cold Steel 3 was great. 25 episodes. Good old 4chan. Dude, I love 4chan. Komanga. When 4chan was down for, you know, 2 weeks a couple months ago, I was just going crazy because I've been going to 4chan for like almost my entire life since I've had a 4chan's been around since 2006, okay? I've been going on 4chan for years. Because I remember back in the day when 4chan was like, oh, it still is seen as the big boogeyman website by people who don't understand how it works, but, you know, it's definitely gone down in quality over the years, but it's still fun to go there and you get memes. Like, and I'm convinced, too, that's why I say Twitter is 4chan light, because I'll see memes on 4chan, and then a week later I'll see them on Twitter. It's like, no, that was on 4chan first. Give credit where credit's due. It's part of how, it's like as close to old school internet as you can get, because you can just do whatever you want on 4chan. I'm thinking of getting a Switch 2 because I'm out often. Well, the battery life on the Switch 2 isn't very good. So, with my Switch 1, I always played it docked. I don't like the handheld mode. I like I said, I like the consoles on the big screen. That's why I don't really PC game, because I like the big screen. And I understand the Switch 2 doesn't have good battery life because it's at 4K and all that now. Mario Kart World is not worth $80. It seems that way. I will get a Switch 2 at some point. Like I keep saying, when Xenoblade Chronicles 4 comes out. That's right, gaming. Death Stranding was trash and overblown FedEx Simulator. The Mailman Simulator. It is. I talked more about that earlier in the stream, but yeah, Death Stranding 2 came out. Death Stranding 1 was awful. That's all it is, a walking sim where you're a mailman, played by Norman Reedus. And Kojima wishes he made movies instead of video games, which I don't know why he doesn't just make movies. It'd be better for all parties. And the Kojima fanboys are some of the worst. Like, you know, when talking about the fanboys, I don't know, I always feel like Nintendo fanboys are really bad because, you know, they're playing the same Bing Bing Wahoo game their entire life. But Kojima fanboys, because they act like he's such a revolutionary, when Death Stranding 1 and 2 have so much subtle propaganda in them. And it's just bad. Like, I don't even know what's going on. In Death Stranding 2, I watched a bit of Synthetic Man's stream of it. And Norman Reedus had a kid in the first game, and then the kid, minor spoilers for anyone who cares, but the kid dies in Death Stranding 2, and then he's carrying around the fetus. It's like, what the fuck is going on? The game is so weird. And, you know, Kojima thinks he's so smart. No, I'm an intellectual. No, it's subversive propaganda, a.k.a. slopaganda. Zoran Expedition 33 is a normie game. It is a normie game. Absolutely. I'm never going to play it. I've already explained. I don't like the look of it. I prefer games that look like this, anime games. And I am a contrarian by nature, so typically things that get overpraised, I just don't like. It's just, it's as simple as that sometimes. Another example, I guess going back to anime, well, I did actually give it a try, is Chainsaw Man. I read the first volume of the manga, and I'll never watch it. I'll never read it. I don't care. What's another example, though? I gotta think for a minute. Okay, back to video games. Final Fantasy VII. Another normie game. I hate Final Fantasy VII. But yeah, I feel the same way about Expedition 33. Gaming Metal Gear Solid was actually very good. I wasn't a fan of Metal Gear Solid either. The only Metal Gear Solid game I liked was the one with Senator Armstrong, Metal Gear Rising, which Kojima wasn't even involved with. Princess Alphen is caked up. Yeah. Here. Wait a minute. I'll show you, because I posted this on Twitter not too long ago. It might be a relatively recent saved image. I could probably post it here. Does YouTube care? I don't know. Who gives a fuck? If the stream gets taken down, you know why. But goddamn, Princess Alvin, look at that cake, boy. Reen, you missed it, bro. You missed it. Look how fat that thing is. Yeah, Princess Alphin's one of my favorites. Showing off the goods. Oh my god. Look at the blonde with the nice squeezes. I never see anyone talk about Vivian. Is she not a good character? I don't know, Cyrus. I haven't gotten to her part in the story, but wait a minute. Whoa. Let's do that intro again, because you see some good side boob action. But look at, she's got like pointy ears. I wonder what she is. She doesn't appear to be like an anthropomorphic creature, like a cat girl or a tiger girl. Maybe she's like an elf or something with those ears. I'd like to know more about Vivian, absolutely. Let's see. Mockingbird. Vivian Banshee. Whoa! Wait a minute. Look at that back! Damn! Yes, I'm into side boob and back. Couldn't you tell? Yeah, I'd like to get Vivian, but obviously she's S rank and she's one of the limited banners. All these characters are like limited, so you have to wait. Like Kaleda, you can get her in the regular one, and you can get Rena in the regular one. But all these other characters, you have to wait for their banner. And yeah, so I don't know. You're gonna have to wait to get them. You gotta save. I really want to, like I said, I want to get Miyabi and Lighter. But now I do want to get Vivian for obvious reasons. Zorn, I still stand by that the most dangerous board is R9K. Yeah, you're right about that. Even Poll isn't. Poll is just a stupid site. Like, there's so much shit on Poll. Like, I love when they do the Trump general. The other day, because you ever see when Trump signs his tweets, he goes at the very end, "Thank you for your attention to this matter." That's what he writes at the end of all his tweets now. And they had the Trump general, and it was called "Thank you for your attention to this matter" edition, which I thought was funny. I'll keep that in mind. Mailman, it's the Mailman game, a special delivery, the Death Stranding. I love Metal Gear Solid, but I know the series is flawed, majorly flawed. Death Stranding didn't look interesting to me. Yeah, same. I hate Kojima, so I don't care. Like, the game could look good, but I just wouldn't play it out of spite for not liking Kojima. Didn't look. Weapons. Oh, dude, Rockstar fanboys, you're right about that. Rockstar fanboys are worse than both. I just forgot because they hadn't released a new GTA in over a decade. They definitely have the biggest critical mass of normies. Oh my god. When Grand Theft Auto 6 releases, these people are going to lose their mind. I remember, because I've never even seen the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6. I refuse to watch it. I don't care about Grand Theft Auto. But I do remember seeing clips on Twitter like, oh my god, the soda bottle in the background. The soda is bubbling. Look at the attention to detail and the graphics. Like, no. That's how you know the game's shit, when we got to focus on the soda bottle. Ridiculous. Absolute normie tier game. I will not be playing Grand Theft Auto 6. Okay then, gaming. Celestial. Reen has to hit that. That's what I was saying. Reen, he missed his shot. He could have had Elise, Alphen, and Muse at the same time, and he fumbled it. He dropped his spaghetti. What the hell are you thinking, Reen? Could have had them all. Yes, Elise too. How's it going, Tyran? Cake! Welcome. Yeah, we're just trying to wrap the stream up, but I get sidetracked, and we've entered Gooner hour at this point. Caked up. I want to paddle that ass and say she's a bad princess. Oh. Yeah, Vivian looks cute as hell. Yeah, all these girls, would. I would all of them.
Officer
Zhu
148,
Yuen. She's another one. She's a cop. Does it show her ass? Because she has her ass featured. I posted that on Twitter. I might have it handy still. I'll show you that. I posted this on Twitter the other day. Hold on. Because she has like a fat ass. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how fat that is. Yeah, but all the girls in this game are hot as fuck. That's where the gacha games get you. These girls are all fucking hot.
I wish you.
And we're gonna plap every single one of them.
Number 0. Ooh, I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Shark girl. Yeah, Shark Ellen. Where is she?
Want a glass of this is the
A shark girl. Like, I swear to God, the game turned me into a furry. We got shark girls, we got tiger girls, fox girls, cat girls, rat girls. Got them all. This is a shark girl. When have you ever seen a shark girl before? Purple hair. Oh, wait a minute. That's why, Cyrus. Purple hair. Accessory in hair. Uses an umbrella. Wait a minute. Also elegant. Probably likes tea. Is she ZZZ Ren?
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon. Yeah, she's wife material. Bite my ass. Freddy in Trails of Cold Steel. Yeah, he's hilarious. In Russia, you don't play games. Games play you. You ever hear the saying, don't hate the player, hate the game? Hate the player and hate the game. That's what I have to say about that. I've seen both trailers of GTA 6. Yeah, I just refuse to watch it, Komanga, because I hate the current thing. Reen said it was more than he can handle at once. Well, Reen's weak. I could handle all three of them. She needs to arrest me. I've been a bad civilian. Jiggle, jiggle. Ready for combat. Yeah, Ambi says that, I think.
Standing by.
Right?
Did you need something? Standing by. Ready for combat.
Ready for combat. She's another cutie, too.
Standing by.
Look at how much of a slut she is to have her her little undies, you know, the little straps coming up there. What a little slut.
Ready for combat.
No. You already know. The ranking for me, at this point, Fufu is number 1. Then, I mean, I gotta say Evelyn. And Vivian's up there, too. Vivian, Cyrus has convinced me. Who's also a maid? Oh, yeah, Ellen. She's a maid, too. Yeah, Victoria Housekeeping. She's a maid. Rena is a maid.
Number 0.
Liacone is a maid. Or I guess he'd be a butler. And Corin is a maid.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I would never turn down Lord
Alright, we gotta wrap this up soon, guys. It's like, you know, I'm gonna get into trouble at this part of the stream saying the shit I'm saying. This game's got them all. It really does. Gaming, I Need You, Nicole. Nicole's nice, too. And yeah, that's the other thing, too. The outfits in the game. There's a couple outfits. I wonder if they changed these outfits or, like they're always there. I mean, the only one I don't have is Ellen Joe. I have Yishan, I have Astra Yao, and I have Nicole.
Need a fortune teller.
Although I prefer Yishan's normal outfit, honestly.
And disaster.
Astra Yao's, I actually think I like black better.
About to shine.
What do you think?
The anticipation off stage.
I don't know. Black and white is better than white and red.
Take a deep breath. The spotlight's
And then what's Ellen's? Oh, she's the schoolgirl.
I'm
That's pretty cute.
tired.
And then Nicole.
Just think about it. Do it. Nothing to fear.
Yeah, I like
How many
Nicole's
years are here?
other outfit better.
Need something? My services are expensive.
Oh, and I did spend. By the way, I did spend money on this game. I bought the Internaut membership. It's gonna expire in 4 days. I'll probably buy it. It's only $5. I'll probably buy it again. That's how I got the monochrome. Because this, I think you always have to pay for monochrome. See, that's actual money. But I bought the internet membership because it's like, it's only $5 and it's worth it. And then the other stuff I got, it says I have 540. Because I had PlayStation Plus for a bit. I got the, I got something for free with that. There was something you can install. But yeah, the game wants you to spend money, obviously. This, I mean, I'm telling you, this isn't even worth it. They're like, you see this, 70% off, $15 for 10 master tape? That's way too much money. Don't buy that. If you're gonna buy anything in this game, just buy the internet membership, because that one is actually worth it.
I've got you.
Please.
Asset confirmed.
Good day, Lord Phaeton.
She got fashion advice from Cold Steel 3, Fee. She got it from Victoria's Secret. Fee is cool. I love Fee. All three, you wouldn't last 15 seconds. That's fun. 15 seconds is all I need, weapons. That's all I'd be a happy man. Give me 15 seconds. That's all I ask for. She's so bashful. I love it. So many maids. A lot of cleaning gonna get done. Anton is cool. Yeah, Anton's another cool. You know, I was shitting on the game when I first started playing. I'm like, oh, all these dudes. I just want the waifus. But the men in this game are actually pretty badass. Like Lyacone, he's a furry. He's a wolf. He's pretty badass. Anton, badass. A bro. Billy, a bro. Nothing really against Ben. Ben's cool. You know, nothing really to say. He's cool. Seth, he actually had a pretty cool moment in the story moment I got with him. And I haven't met Pan Yinho yet. He's in season 2. I haven't met him yet, so I don't know. And then Lighter, complete badass. Haramusa's okay.
I've got your back. Let's start the experiment.
I haven't met this guy yet either. Hugo? I don't know who he is. He must go hand. Look at, he's got the same pointy ears. Him and Vivian are probably connected. Is my theory.
Please forgive me.
What the hell is he wearing? Is he like a police officer too? He's look at him, his belt buckles and all that. His tie.
Lord Phaeton.
Best live stream all week. Well, thank you. I'm glad someone appreciates it. The Zeppelins are flying around, black and white for sure. Fee has so much character growth. I may make a loop video of Nicole turning around. Oh, good. It'd be so popular. Billy is very funny. Love that part. So noble. Mara Musa is a card. Alright, guys. This has been like the fucking longest stream. Like, I used to only do 2-hour streams. Here I am doing fucking 3-hour streams now. What have you done to me? What was last week was 3 hours 8 minutes. So I guess that's the norm now. So yeah, I will be live again next week. The video for next week is just a clip from last week's live stream. And maybe I guess I'll have to go through this and see if there's more clips. But, you know, I haven't had the time to record anything. The next real video will hopefully be ranting and raving at Honkai Star Rail. But I haven't had a chance to record that yet. But I would like to. And then I'm going to do my review of this game. I'll show you, I guess, the trophies before I go. Because like, we're moving right along. This is chapter 4. Or no. This might be chapter... This is the beginning of chapter 5. This was chapter 4. And, like, as you go through the game, I'll show you, because I did some of the agent stories. I did Soldier 11, Nekomata, and Grace. I still have Kaleido, Rena, and Lycone. I'm holding off on them because they're like an hour to hour and a half. And not that I'm rushing to the main story, but I do want to prioritize the main story right now. So we'll save them. This was chapter 4. This is chapter 5. This special challenge. I guess these are just like challenge missions. This must be the epilogue. And this is, they just added this. This is the start of season 2. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Shink second, both cakes and opie making people happy, especially for waifus. Yes, we love our waifus. Cyrus, we're making Kevin work for it. I'm working for it. I know, Celestial, 3-hour stream, you're gonna need more water, lol. I know. I know. That's why I gotta end it. Cyrus, fun stream as always, Kev. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, y'all. Thanks for hanging out, Cyrus. Gaming crap rail, better than Genshin Time Sync. Are you gonna play P5 the fin? No, I'm done with gacha games, gaming. The only gacha games I'm gonna continue playing are this, Master Duel, and Fate Grand Order. Those are the only gacha games. Master Duel kind of doesn't count because it's just Yu-Gi-Oh! It's literally just Yu-Gi-Oh! This is an actual game, and then Fate Grand Order is a visual novel. I'm not playing any other gacha games. I'm done with gacha games. Except for this one. And the others I listed. So, thanks everyone for hanging out. Celestial Gaming, Cyrus, Shinx, Weapons, Komanga, Zoran, and all our other friends who stopped by. Always a pleasure chatting. We'll talk to you next week. And, well, check out the video. It'll just be a clip. It's a funny one, though. Alright, still more questions. Goddamn. Komanga, glad I watched live. Me too, man. Yeah, you should. Don't play. If you can help yourself, don't go into gacha hell. But this game's good. But don't play that gacha slot. Celestial, any games you want to stream? We're gonna play this next week too. We're gonna do more of the side quests because it's easy. I can just rant about whatever, and then I can do side quests. So we'll do this again next week. Oh, Tyrant, you too. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, we're just gonna stream Zenless Zone Zero and then rant and rave. That's all I do. But as for other games, I don't know. Do you want me to stream Yu-Gi-Oh again? I mean, I'd love to stream Master Duel, but it's not really a great streaming game because it's just Yu-Gi-Oh, and people can't read. All right, good night, everyone. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Have a good rest of the weekend, and peace out.